Alright guys, so I wanted to make this quick video because recently I seen this post posted to the Saskatchewan Paranormal Facebook group. This group, to be exact. And in this post they claim that they have reached out to Purgatory Adventures, Nights of the Dark, and nobody answered them. But I went through all of my emails, all my messages, and I have not received any messages from this person. So if you're trying to contact me, you can contact me on this profile, and you just click this message button, and I'm constantly checking the messages for people. Or you can email us at purgatoryadventures@gmail.com. I'll leave it on the description of this video. So I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching our videos, and I guess we'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, it has been a very long time, but we are live doing this again. It's been a long time since we've done a live stream. I can't even remember the last time we did one, but I wanted to basically jump on and watch some scary videos with you guys, and maybe talk about a little bit about the making of our latest video. If you guys haven't seen that video, leave this live right now. I don't care. Go leave this live stream right now and go watch the new video. That new video is the longest video ever, that like the hardest video to edit that I've ever done. It took me, it's the longest video, it has the longest editing period out of any video on the channel. I put the most effort, I put a lot of effort into all of our videos, but I really wanted this video, the one that I just put out not too long ago, I really wanted that one to be the best that I could do. And because it was, we were reflecting back on what we've done over the past 5 years, so I really wanted that one to be extremely good. And it was an extremely difficult video to edit, and I hope people are enjoying it. It's a very quiet night. Hopefully we get some more people that show up later on, but I think for now we're gonna watch some scary videos. Maybe in about an hour of live streaming, people will show up, or maybe not. I don't know. We're gonna watch. We're gonna start with Nuke's Top 5 though, and we're gonna get this going. I'm gonna pull everything over here, all this over here. Sure, all this junk is out of the way. Keep that there. Oh, that might hurt me actually. I need to close this. Hang on. This is gonna really hurt my computer having that open. That'll make everything run faster. Okay, that'll be better. Hope everyone's been doing good. Hope everyone's 2026 has been going amazing. Mine has been going very well, actually. And we'll keep that open. What is going on? Why is this here? Okay. And we switch over. Just hang on, I gotta make sure this is good. I haven't streamed in a while, so everything's a little bit, yeah. I think we're good. Okay. There we go. Everything's all messed up because it's been a while since we've done this. Turn that on, turn that off. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good.
Built in 1917, the Santa Maria Inn is one of California's oldest and reportedly
Just let me know if it's too loud.
hotels.
I can turn it down a little bit.
Guests and staff have been reporting strange activity here for decades. Objects moving on their own, unexplained voices and footsteps echoing through the halls, and doors opening and closing for no reason.
I haven't seen this one yet.
So,
this one's brand
Martha and
new
her
to
husband
me.
are staying at the Santa Maria
They've come out with
Inn
quite a
with their
bit. I haven't
border
seen
collie,
these.
Oreo. They're walking down a hallway when their dog starts acting a bit strange.
Tell me he's looking at them. He was looking at them. Look, he's looking at them. He's looking at them.
Oh, wow. Dogs can definitely pick up on stuff that we can't. That's for sure.
He doesn't want to go by it. That's alright. Come on.
What was that?
Come on.
Was that somebody whispering, or was that...
That was crazy.
Yeah.
The dog Oreo freaks out and wants nothing to do with the bench
Oreo?
in the
Their dog's
hotel's
name is
hallway.
Oreo. That's awesome.
He jumps back, growls, and flat out refuses to go near it. But that's not all that happens in this video, because it's what they hear on the recording later that makes their skin crawl.
hear that?
What the f? What did he say?
On playback, as Oreo is running away from the bench, a chilling, disembodied voice whispers, "Come back, come back."
Oh, wow.
It's alright, come on.
I thought I heard a voice. I told you guys, yes. I thought I heard a voice.
Now, Martha originally
I knew
recorded
I
this
did.
video of the dog's strange reaction over 5 years ago, but she says she only recently realized that she also captured this chilling, unexplained voice calling out for their dog.
Wow, yeah, I thought I was like, was that somebody
Unseen
whispering
attack.
or was
That
that...
new attraction in town is sure to leave even some skeptics a little spooked. The
What's
Savannah Paranormal Museum is now open down on West
Savannah?
Boundaries. Yikes.
The Savannah Paranormal Museum in downtown Savannah, Georgia is dedicated to the city's long haunted history and all things paranormal. The museum also houses a large collection of supposedly haunted
That would be
artifacts
cool to
and dolls
investigate.
from around the world. And many believe these very items have actually led to the building itself being haunted.
Oh, wow. Those people are out of there. They want none of that. Why can't we catch some of this stuff? Like, seriously.
But lately, activity at the museum seems to be escalating and becoming more
Because of the
aggressive.
locations we go to.
One
that's
morning,
the
the
problem.
museum's podcast
We go-
producer, JT
The
Timmons,
locations here in Saskatchewan are nowhere this scale. I think if we need, like, this scale of haunting where we're dealing with poltergeists, we need to go to America, I think, is what we need.
is working at the
There's
front
nothing like
desk
this in
when
Saskatchewan
something happens
that I know of.
terrifies him.
What was that?
First, JT hears a cough from somewhere nearby.
We've captured
And
that
he
before.
turns to look, but there's no one there. In fact, he's the only person in the building. Then something shoves him hard into the desk. He grabs his laptop and just hurries out of the museum. Just a week later, and the group is conducting a paranormal investigation inside the Savannah Paranormal Museum. What happens next is chilling.
Oh, they're using an SLS camera. That's exactly what he's using. He's using the same exact one I have.
One of the
I think.
paranormal investigators is slammed in the back by an unseen force, nearly knocking him to the ground.
Yeah, that guy's using the same exact SLS camera that we use on our channel. So if we go back, this is the exact same one. The tablet and the hand. Yeah, that's the
Investigators
exact
is
same
slammed
one.
in the back by an unseen force, nearly knocking him to the ground. So did the Paranormal Museum capture 2 real ghost attacks on camera? You can
better
check
let-
out their full
I better
video
let
covering
everybody
both
know that we're
incidents
live. I
over
never
on their
even-
YouTube channel, Haunted City Studios,
let Tom
and
know.
judge for yourself. Invisible guest. A young woman named Sydney is invited to be a bridesmaid at a family wedding. She's thrilled, especially when she finds out that the bride's parents have rented a nice old Airbnb for her family to stay at all week. But her excitement fades fast, because from the moment they arrive, Sydney notices that her dog starts acting strangely at the bottom of the staircase, as if something there
Yo,
is
there's
really
Austin.
disturbing him.
How's it going,
I'm
Austin?
just unlocking my dog. You know, when we came
Yo,
down
there's Austin. Yo, I was just letting my team know that I'm live. I forgot to let them know.
Jesus Christ.
Do you know how long it's been since I've done one of these live streams? It's been a long time. I've been busy. I've been busy. What was that? Oh, this is that I think I've seen this before. This is an Airbnb that these people are renting. It could be better, to be honest. I'm struggling to find some locations at the moment.
Some unseen force seems to suddenly pull the dog's leash upward before it falls back around the dog's neck.
Why can't we catch this
The clip
stuff?
alone is creepy enough, but if you listen closely, right before the leash seems to be yanked upward, you can hear what sounds like footsteps running up the old
Yo, there's
wooden
Rick. How's it
staircase.
going, Rick? How are you doing?
Sydney has no idea what could have made the dog's leash fly upward like that.
Okay, so this is the leash.
But yeah, no, I'm actually doing good for right now, but I've been trying to get some locations and been struggling a little bit.
If this moves, I'm literally going to run.
I sent out a few emails and stuff like that, and
There she goes again.
gotta wait. Maybe Monday we'll get something.
I don't think the leash is gonna move, but she's definitely
Been
sensing
emailing for
something.
some.
Again, the dog reacts as if
We
there's
got
something
one maybe.
there, but Sydney can't figure out what's going on. However, she's starting to notice a pattern.
There's one
The dog only
location
freaks
that
out at the bottom of the
we
stairs.
have that we've already been to before. I can't talk about it yet because we're still months away from talking about that yet with the owner. So,
Never near the top.
but we're working
I
on
just
one right
found
now. So we probably have one so
door
far,
up here.
almost confirmed. We're just too far away for me to post anything about it.
On the stairs, I think it's something that's underneath.
Because for those of you that don't know, those of you that are new to our YouTube channel, every year, so from the months, so usually from the end of December all the way through January and February, and even sometimes in March, like sometimes we start up at the end of March, but usually it'll be from January, February, March, and then usually in April we start back up with investigations. But we do a big long like period where we don't do anything just to kind of like, just so I can catch up financially, because investigations are really taxing. Like they're a lot of money to do, to travel, to film, to do all this stuff. Sometimes we're paying for the location itself.
Door's locked.
It's a lot of work,
Obviously, it's
a
an
lot of
Airbnb,
money,
so
and
lock
I have
all of the doors.
ideas. So yeah, I have ideas that I like doing here at the house that I don't need to travel for, and I'm gonna be starting one here very soon in my next project. So for those of you that haven't, make sure you go watch our brand new video that's out, the terrifying evidence that we've captured over the past 5 years. That video took me the longest to edit out of any video on this channel. It was a really long process, and the more likes and views that video gets, the more worth that'll be. Going through all that, it was like a month it took me to do all that stuff, and it was working on it almost every single day, sometimes like 12 hours a day I was working on it, and it was just such a big project, that one.
As she looks around, she realizes that there's a locked door at the back of the stairs. Sydney and her sister decide to investigate.
Yeah, it's
the
cold.
strange
That is very
and
true.
What they find
Oh, I
is
need to plug in my
absolutely
car.
So this is the switch.
Oh, I forgot to plug in my car before I started
You
stream.
can see their light is on right there.
That's a problem. That's a problem. I forgot to do that. I might have to run outside quickly and start my car. Or not start it, but plug it in, so I can have it ready. I gotta pick up my girlfriend at 11, so we can only stream until like 10.
Maybe there's something right behind the door. Oh my god.
It's okay, I got time. Even if I plug it in,
As Sydney pulls her
Even if
phone
I plug
back,
it in at,
someone
like,
seems to
7,
turn
I'll
the
be fine.
doorknob and yank the door. Sydney is
Holy.
terrified. She thinks that maybe there's someone else in the Airbnb with them.
I sent the video to the landlord of the Airbnb asking, like, hey, is there someone else renting it out as well as us?
That's
or what?
so
Because
spooky.
there's a room under the stairs that we can't get into. It's locked, so I didn't know. And basically he was like, no, you guys are the only ones that are in the Airbnb right now, like booked out for the week. So
So now Sydney begins to wonder if they caught something paranormal when they had the bizarre encounter at the door. They go back to record again. And
Yo,
this
what's
is
up?
Where things take
Just cold
a
start
terrifying
it.
turn.
It'll be fine. I mean, I could cold start it, but it's so bad for the motor. And my car is 16 years old now. 16 years old, my car.
Scary. Okay.
I mean, yeah, I could cold start it, but
Okay.
in like negative 30?
-30.
Oh, 30 something? What, like, what is the temperature right now? I think it's 30. Oh, I guess it's only 23. 23 isn't bad. I could cold start it. You don't get to plug your truck in ever? How old's your truck? Is it an older vehicle or is it a newer one? Oh wow. 2013? Okay, that's not bad then. Wow, it's... That's not bad then.
Suddenly, something yanks the phone right out of her hand. Then there's a second pull, just enough to start the phone sliding down what looks like a set of stairs on the other side of the door. And then, weirdest of all, the phone seems to lift back up and point toward the door before dropping again. Sydney calls the owner and he comes over to unlock the door and retrieve her phone. But it turns out that the door doesn't exactly lead to a little room under the stairs. It actually leads to a dark, creepy
by a couple
basement.
degrees.
And while it's open,
but it always
Sydney
is.
notices some strange scratches
That is true.
on the bottom of the door. Sydney and her family have now left the old Airbnb and returned home. But just what did they encounter? Was it something supernatural?
40-year-old truck.
As always, you
But I pretend
decide.
that's normal.
It's cold outside, but you can keep warm in some
It's only -2 there?
Now, of course, we have
Holy.
t-shirts, hoodies,
Dude,
and coffee mugs.
It's been like -50 here for a while now.
But we
It's
also have
actually starting to
blankets,
come
pillows,
down a
and
little
long
bit,
sleeves.
or go
We
up,
even
I
get
guess, a little bit. Not
stockings
down, up, I meant.
and wrapping paper. Anyway, shipping is free and be sure to order by December 10th to get delivery before Christmas.
I'm tired of
Go to
this cold.
newstop5.com
I want it to go away.
shop now.
I need it to be summer
know,
so we can go
like,
do some
whenever you feel
investigations
like
at the
it.
cemetery.
Maybe after the video. Hitcher.
But Piss Wife, hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. That's a interesting name. I like it.
So this next audio clip was actually sent to me months ago, and I ignored it. I figured it was another fake, over-the-top 911 creature encounter story. But after it kept getting sent in to me over and over, I finally
-20
decided
for
to
a
look
few
into it.
days.
And it turns out this is a real 911 call.
Gonna go back up.
The call was made in Pender County,
Wow,
North
you're
Carolina
lucky.
on July 31st, 2021 at around 11 p.m.
Then
And
back to this
Snopes.com
bullshit.
actually confirmed it with
Exactly.
the Pender County
That is so
Sheriff's
true.
Office.
We had
It is
literally
maybe the
1 week
weirdest
of
911
like,
call
you know,
I have ever
0
heard.
to like, we even had
Take a
some
listen.
+2 days. It was melting. And then it was just like, someone dropped the hammer and it was just like -51. Next week we go back to 0.
911, what's the address of your emergency?
It's crazy the weather here.
I'm driving on 210. I just crossed the Black River, and I thought I saw a guy standing on the side of the road bleeding.
Okay,
What is going on?
where are you at, sir?
I'm on 210. I just crossed the Black River. I'm heading towards 53E.
Yeah, it feels like 50
just
bullshit.
passed,
Yeah, that's yes.
Patriots One.
That's what we've had. It's
Okay,
been
so you're
stupid.
over near Morse Creek?
It's been ridiculous. It's actually starting to warm up.
Yes.
Okay.
Plus 11 next week? Can we get that weather, please? Melt this bullshit that's all over the ground? So we can go out to the cemetery and do some investigations?
What was that, sir?
That's not human! That's not human!
Sir,
What?
are you okay, sir?
There's something in the bed of my truck!
Okay, what's in the road?
Oh, I've seen this clip before. Not on Nuke's Top 5, but I've seen this on the internet before.
There's something in the bed of your
This is
truck?
crazy.
Yes, ma'am, I just turned on my bed light for my truck and there's something in my bed.
Okay, sir, when you say something, what do you mean?
I just knocked it off of the bed of my truck and went over my roof.
Right? Plus
Okay,
11?
What was it?
Now again, this call is verified.
We got
It is a
lots of
real
snow
911
last night.
But obviously, that doesn't mean that everything the caller
Stuff's gonna
said
melt.
is verified.
How? Why?
According to the
Why
man,
you?
he
Why
first saw
can't we
what
get
looked like
this?
an injured person on the side of the road. And then out of nowhere, a pale
Winter
humanoid
gets so
figure
bad
with
here
sunken eyes
that
and
like
no nose or
I can't do
ears
any
jumped into the
investigations. I gotta shut down the channel for 3 months because of the weather we get here in Saskatchewan. It's
bed of his
crazy.
truck and pressed its face
Everything
right
stops
against
in the
back
wintertime.
glass.
Nobody goes
He says
anywhere.
he slammed on the brakes and the thing flew over the cab, hit the road, got up, and ran into the woods. The YouTube channel Carolina Case Files actually confirmed the report with Pender County Sheriff Alan Cutler.
About 11 o'clock p.m. that evening, a call came into our 911 dispatch of an individual standing on the side of the road, and it appeared to be bleeding. Now, he stated he was traveling 55 or 60 mile an hour, so I can see how traveling at that speed in the dark, it would be difficult to exactly identify what he saw. But he stated that it looked like a human being standing there with streaks of blood coming down.
I need ours to
It is
melt. I
very
need to
hard
melt
listen
fast,
to that
too.
call to that 911 tape without becoming somewhat unnerved. It actually bothered me
Right?
the first time that I
So
heard it.
true.
Now, obviously, there's no way to verify what the man saw. But keep in mind, he stayed on the line with 911, pulled over, and actually met up with sheriff's
The only
deputies.
season we have here in
And he wasn't
Saskatchewan
arrested for making
is
a false
winter.
report
That's it. That's all
or
we
for
get.
being under the influence of anything.
Or extreme winds. That's what we get here in Saskatchewan.
So what exactly happened out there? Sheriff Cutler says people in that area report strange things all the time.
For years, the residents and people out there in the Curry area near the battlefield have reported seeing things and hearing things that they couldn't exactly understand.
You can watch a full deep dive on this case
Interesting.
over on the
Oops,
YouTube
sorry.
channel, Carolina Case Files. Pulled from a dream. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Nikolai says that ever since they moved his young daughter Hannah into her own room, the nursery camera has been catching some very strange...
If you guys haven't yet, make sure you guys go watch our top 5 or our 5 years of evidence video, the latest one that just came out. Make sure you guys go watch it. Make sure you like it. Make sure you watch that video all the way to the end. I put a lot of work into that video. And after this Nuke's Top 5 video, I'll show you a little bit about how I made the video. So make sure you go watch it now, because yeah, we'll go over a little bit on how the editing process of that video. I'll show you some of my edits that I did, and how crazy long it took me.
things at night. One evening as Hannah sleeps, the camera records this.
Winter construction. It's so true. It's so
Little
true.
Hannah's
You're not.
foot
That's
seems
not
to be
even a
pulled
joke.
By something. Pulled so hard that not only does the crib move, but it
Trying to
even
drive
shakes
through
the camera
Regina
several feet away.
In the
She
summertime,
wakes up
and there's just
screaming from the
construction
sudden
every
jolt.
corner.
Now, normally I would...
The one time I was driving through Regina in the summertime, and I couldn't figure out how to get out of the city because there was so much construction. There was construction on each end, and it was all just backed up and horrible. It was one of the worst experiences. I was getting so mad. I was like driving in circles. It was nighttime. Keep this in mind too. And I could not figure out how to exit the city. It was just like, yeah, I was ready to start driving through all the construction.
just dismiss a video like this as a child kicking in her sleep. But again, this pull is so violent that it actually shakes part of the room, and her leg doesn't even seem to make contact with the bed. So it's hard to believe that a toddler
I
could
got
create
trapped
that
in,
much
right.
force on her own. But is it supernatural? As always,
you can't drive through Regina any time of the year.
If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official, and be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. What waits in the shadows? A woman named Sarah cleans rental homes for a realtor whenever
I wish I
tenants
could get
move
some
out.
locations in
But there's a
Regina,
house
but
that she keeps
that
getting
is
called
proving
back
to be challenging.
because renters never seem to stay there.
I feel like all of our locations is outside of Saskatoon and Regina. I feel like it's an impossible task trying to get anything in Regina or Saskatoon.
For long, always breaking their leases and leaving early. The realtor has never explained why.
I took a 5-ton
Sarah
truck
decides to film a quick tour of
to
the
a
house,
construction
and
site
she
one
starts
day
to realize
because I
why
was
no
mad.
one ever stays.
Right? It's just horrible. Regina's terrible for construction.
Rompe el contrato a la gente. Ay, no mames. Ya es noche. Estoy sola. Chingados estoy. No hay nada. Me dio cosas a la pinche puerta. ¿Dónde está la luz acá? Chingada madre. Ahí está. Ok, ahorita les voy a enseñar. Esta es una recámara.
Yeah, I got trapped in. It's funny.
Se está poniendo.
Tom sent me a text. What did he have to say?
Ahorita les voy a enseñar qué es eso que se escucha. ¡Ey! ¿Andan acá?
Also drive it down the sidewalk for the same reason.
Iba a dejar grabando, pero...
Yeah, Regina's crazy for construction. It's like every end of the city, there's construction. It's like they don't want you to leave, or they want your commute out to be terrible.
No sé qué sea. Escucha mucho ruido. Tengo que ir a apagar la luz de ella porque se está poniendo ya.
Oh, okay, that's spooky as shit.
Creo que voy a regresar mañana mejor. Ya me voy a la chinga.
Yeah.
First, the door to the toilet
Holy.
opens on its own, but Sarah shrugs it off. Then a creepy voice can be heard mumbling something indistinct.
Oh, okay. Unexplained voice.
Dice
Interesting.
que ya van varias.
But again, Sarah doesn't notice. But then Sarah does notice an odd tapping sound from somewhere in the house and goes to investigate.
Se escucha el ruido para acá. No sé qué sea. Escucha mucho ruido.
Did you see it? As Sarah goes to investigate the strange tapping sound, something in the dark bedroom seems to peek out at her.
Oh, there is a
and
figure
then
in the
duck
bedroom.
back
Okay,
inside.
that's kind of cool.
But in the dark, even Sarah doesn't see it. And just to confirm that this isn't pareidolia or just something
That's
already
what I
in the
was
room,
wondering, yep.
Earlier in this video, Sarah filmed into the same room, and there was nothing there.
Oh,
A few
okay.
moments later, another door opens on its own, and Sarah has had about enough of the creepy house.
That was the first thing
She
that went
just
through
heads
my
for the
head.
door.
That was the first thing that went through my head was, is that pareidolia? Is it matrixing from something already in the room? I'm glad they had another shot of
Did Sarah
that.
capture a haunted house that renters just won't stay in? Let me know what you
I
think.
wonder why they won't stay in it.
Scary videos. This is where all the videos go that are not necessarily scary, but are just weird, or funny, or neither. First up, a young woman says that she was playing with a Ouija board earlier in the
How it
night.
always starts, playing with a
And then as she's
Ouija
recording
board.
herself in her car singing along to her favorite song, she sees a pair of glowing eyes right behind her.
What?
Okay, never mind. Those aren't glowing eyes. That's just a headrest. Moving on. Now, if you're like me, you're loving the new series It. Welcome
Yes,
to Derry.
it was
And
good.
if so, you also might enjoy this.
Oh my god, it is that. Oh my god!
Oh.
Stay away! No! No! Hey, Georgie.
That was a great series. Anyone that wants a good series to watch, it. Welcome to Derry. It was really good. I enjoyed it.
They say that sometimes just dealing with yourself is the scariest thing you can do.
Supposed to start recording before the green screen comes up. Supposed. Who filter?
So that's all for this week. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back here next time.
My type of game. Okay, so for this next portion of the live stream, a little bit of spoilers. If you haven't seen the brand new video, make sure you go watch that first, because we're gonna have some spoilers ahead. You have been warned. So make sure you go watch. I'm pretty sure most of everybody in here has seen it already. Turn that down. Okay. So yeah, I wanted to go over this video and show you guys some of the editing process. I like to incorporate you guys into how I make them. I do all of my own editing. Every video on the channel was edited by me. I will never, ever, ever hire somebody else to do my editing, because it'll never turn out how I want it to turn out. Now, with that said, I will hire somebody to make me thumbnails for the videos that I make, because I suck at that. I am the worst at creating thumbnails and titles and, you know, whatever else. I'm terrible at it. Never been a fan of making thumbnails, but I love making the videos, so I think I will probably forever do it, unless we get so busy that, you know, I can't, but we're not there yet. But anyways, I'm going to open up my project panel for the new video that just came out. This video is one of the biggest videos I have ever done on the channel. It's bigger than my investigation videos. I had to go back through 5 years of investigations. It's going to be a little laggy because Premiere is set up to use up a lot of resources from my computer to run this. And there's just a lot of shit going on in this project. Everything is... Hang on. You're gonna have to just bear with me. Everything's loading in here. Oh, it just crashed. Well. It just crashed. We lost Premiere Pro. It went down. I'm going to close some of these windows. And then we'll watch another spooky video. It was loading in, and then everything just crashed. Come on, load. If it crashes again, I don't know what to say. Which I think it's gonna happen. I had this up earlier before I start. Yeah, there it goes. Well, my plan for this stream has been ruined. There's too much going on in the project. Actually, wait, I know how to fix this. It's gonna crash again. I think I know how to fix this. Hang on. Because I have it set up so Premiere uses the most resources out of everything. But we'll change that. I gotta remember how I did that. Does anyone have any questions about the new video that they watched? Did they like the new video? Was it what they were hoping for? While I deal with this issue? If I can remember how to change it. Hang on, I gotta Google something. Just bear with me. I might put on another Nuke Stop 5 because I can't remember how I changed it, so it's going to take me a little bit to research how I managed to do that. Because what's happening is when I open Premiere Pro... Oh wait, did it load? Oh, it actually worked. Hang on, we don't need to. I got it to work. You love the way I finished it? Now that's the only thing that's not in this part here. So the part that I'm showing you doesn't include the outro that I worked on. What I had to do was I was having some exporting problems with the video. So I actually had to export. I'll show you how I did it. It was a pain in the ass because Premiere Pro was erroring before I could finish the export, and it was crashing. So I had to export the video out in chunks, and I started up a new project, and then I did the outro off of what I already had done and finished. It was such a big process. So here's the timeline for the video that you guys have seen on YouTube. And if we go all the way to the end, it's just going to end here. So it just shows this part here, and then it'll show, but there's nothing else. And then normally the outro would be right here, but I was having problems exporting this again. Or it would export, but then it would stall out at a certain point, and it wouldn't finish the export. So what I ended up having to do is cut the export short up to here. And then I had this part was already finished, so and I had it already exported on my computer, so I basically took that old project, put it into a brand new timeline, stitched all of this together that I had. I'll show you the other timeline. It's hard for me to explain how I did it, but it wouldn't let me export this project as a full thing. But yeah, this is the project. There's a lot going on here in this timeline. There is so much happening on here. Like, you guys, it's just like a bunch of like nobody understands the chaos in here. But I think I used a total of 5 or 6 audio effects, which I've never done in one video before, ever. It's always been just like maybe 1 or 2. But I actually used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like 6 audio, 6 lines. So that's these lines here. I've done these lines. 6 of them had audio effects on them, which I've never ever done before in one project before. So this video was a big like experiment. It was so much fun to make. Took me 1 month to do. So this is all of the best evidence that we've captured throughout the year. Now the outro, I'll show you how I made the outro, because the outro I had to do in a different file, a different project. So I gotta back out of this one. No, I don't want to save the changes because there was none to save. We're gonna try it again. Hopefully we don't crash when we boot it back up again. Yeah, I think a lot of people loved the way I finished it. I think a lot of people love that. I loved how I finished it. I think it was a suitable ending for the video. Okay, so everything's going to be offline because it's not there. Or we can locate it, I guess, because I know where it is, I think. After a while, everything becomes dislocated and stuff like that, so I gotta find it, which can be fun. Especially if you don't know where it is. Okay, here's 2025. How is that video doing? It's one of our top performing videos at the moment. It's doing very well, actually. I wasn't really expecting it to do that well. But, well, I was kind of expecting it to do, like, better than the other ones, but, I mean, it's outperforming all of our other videos on the channel. So, I mean, that's pretty good. Like, for, like, where it is in time right now. Oh, there's some stuff that's going to be missing. Because not all the files are in there. Uh-oh, not everything's there. Well, that's a problem. Well, let's search the desktop. Maybe it's there somewhere. We're missing some stuff. Why are we missing stuff? Stuff is missing from the... So you guys might not be able to see it. Why are we missing stuff? Where did it go? Where did it go? Yeah, there's stuff missing. Why? All of our pictures and videos and stuff are not there. That I used at the end. So it's just like... So basically what's happened here is... I must have moved the files around, and when I booted up the project, it's saying that it's not there anymore. So it just shows like a red, it'll show like a red box. That's the problem with that. So yeah, it just shows like a red box, and when I go over it, it'll just be like this red error. The effect is still on it, but the actual picture, whatever I used, is gone because the media is missing. So I don't know where I put it. I thought I had all this done. I thought I had everything all in one spot. Let me check the file. Let me check the file again. I thought, because I went through before stream, and I made sure that I allocated all of my stuff and had it all put into the files and ready to go, but I must have missed that. Yeah, there's shit missing in here. We're missing Jackie. We're missing Rick. We're missing all the pictures we used. Where did it all go? Now it becomes a seek and find, because all that stuff is not there. So yeah, we're missing all the pictures and Rick and Tom's little thing they did. Or Rick and Jackie's thing they did. So it's kind of, those are going to be offline because it's not on my computer anymore apparently. Nor do I know where it went to. Why wouldn't it be there? Where would it be? Where would I have moved it to? Well, where was this before? App data, oh no, it's just... That is so weird how it's all gone. Or missing. Or missing. Oh no, it's right here. What the heck? Why is it not there? That is so weird. Okay, so I'm actually seeing I'm actually seeing it here. So where do we have it saved to? Okay, oh, the joys of video editing. It never goes how you want it to. Path, YouTube, 2025, top 10. Top 10 best. It should be there. What the heck? That is weird. Oh, it's okay. I see it now. I know where it is. I found it. I found it, everybody. Just wait. Hang on. We're going to locate it and then, yeah. I just wasn't looking in the right spot. Now it's not letting me. Oh no, it's just the pictures that are missing. What the heck? Anyways, we're missing the pictures. I don't think I saved them. Yeah, okay, but that's what we're missing. I'll just show you guys this part then. So, this is the outro that I created. So this is the final video. This is the video, how it was. I exported it and I uploaded it this way. But I had to take... The ghost deleted it. I don't think I saved it. I think that's what happened. No, I have it. Don't worry. No, the video is uploaded to YouTube, so it doesn't matter what happens to the timeline now. It's uploaded to YouTube. There's no changing anything now. That's why I really took my time with this one to make sure it was still good. I still watch the video today, and I'm like, there's things I could have definitely done a lot better in the video. Like, I think that's how any YouTuber should be. Watch your stuff, and you're like, I could have definitely done this, and this, and this. But they're so small that I don't think anybody would notice. Unless the only person that's going to notice these things is you. And, you know. But yeah, basically all the videos here, you see that this is the other timeline. So everything is here. All those edits that I made before were here. And then basically after that, it goes into our outro here. And I had to do 2 separate timelines because, like I said, there was so much going on in that other timeline that whenever I tried exporting everything as a whole, I would freeze and it wouldn't finish the export. So I had to do 2 separate timelines. Put everything in here. I had to make this one in its own timeline. I had to actually take portions of an old video that I saved from before, and I had to stitch it together into here and add it on, and then add this part onto it. It was such a big process because I was having so many problems exporting with it. Premiere just simply exporting and then it'll freeze and it will never become unstuck. The only way, and it would take me so much time to try and figure out why is this video getting stuck here and stuff like that. But this is essentially how I made the outro part. There is some stuff missing in here, like for some, like the pictures I used and stuff like that. Like that picture is missing. That video's there. That video's there. I don't know. There was a picture here. I don't know what the picture was of. Nathan's is here. Unless it's an investigation. Yeah, if it's an investigation, it wouldn't be like this. Videos are all here. The only thing that's missing are the pictures. So yeah, those pictures are missing. Mainly because I probably didn't save them. Oh, there's even some videos missing. But normally it won't be red like this. Yeah, I don't need the file. Like, this is... I don't need the file because it's all uploaded, but... Like, I can easily get these files back if I wanted to, but that would take a lot of time because I would have to go back through all my files of 5 years to try and find these pictures that I used here. Which, why would I do that when we could just watch the actual video on YouTube, right? I don't save my projects. So all these projects that you guys see, I don't save. Once it's uploaded to YouTube, it's done. That project is over. There's no more, right? No more edits, no more tweaks. That's why any errors that come with, that's the error that we live with, right? Like, I know I go back through some of my videos and I'm like, oh, there's a spelling mistake right there. And I guarantee you guys have seen it too when you're watching my videos, my older ones especially. And you're like, oh, there's a mistake there. There's a really big one in the when we stayed at that cemetery and that abandoned church in the woods, and we pitched a tent in the woods, me and Nathan. We heard the bear or whatever at nighttime. There was a big spelling mistake in that video, and every time I watch it, I'm just like, no one said anything about it yet, so that's good. And now that I'm saying this, there's going to be somebody going and commenting on that video saying, I see it. I see the problem now. But I guarantee, but I never had any comments, so I was very happy about that. But yeah, this is how I made our latest video. I'll dive a little more deeper into it. And then we'll watch some spooky stuff. I know that some people out there don't really care about... Oh, it crashed. Don't really care about the editing process and stuff like that. They just want the spooky content. And, you know, I understand, right? But I think it's cool for you guys to see how I edit them. How they're all done, right? I think it's very important to see that process. I think it's important to be very transparent, and because I edit all my own videos, I have all the resources and the capability to show you how they're made and stuff like that. You never notice. That's good. That's what I want. And again, because I work so closely with the project that you guys will never ever see the problem. But when I watch it, I see it. But yeah, basically, so I'll break this all down for you. Anything green is audio. So this is all audio here. Lots of these are like little... Oh, you guys can't see. Just wait. There we go. That's better. Now you guys can see. I'll shrink that a little bit. So, anyways, this is our timeline that we have here. There is so much... Like, 5 years it took me to learn how to edit properly. And that's self-teaching myself. I didn't have anybody I could, like, ask, how do I do this? How do I do that? It was all, like, I have an idea, how do I make that happen kind of thing. So I would go to YouTube and try and figure out how I would make that happen, because I have no idea how to... edit. I have no idea what layers are, what audio design is, what visual effects are, and stuff like that. I don't even use that many effects in the video. As you can see, my audio is way bigger than my visual side of everything. And that's because when you watch a video, the main thing you're watching for is the feeling, right? Not the visual experience. You're watching a video and the sound gives you the feeling, right? And that's why your audio should always be way more thought through than your visual side of everything. And also the story you tell too. Those are the two main things, is audio and story. So But yeah, all of this, all the green down here, this is all audio. There's actually 20, I think I counted 20 layers of audio. So there's 20 layers of audio, all the way from the top to the bottom, which is a lot of and layers are these individual little lines that you guys can see in between here. Those are all layers. There's 20 layers from oh, I guess if you count this, the talking layer, like the sounder, I guess there'd be 21 layers of audio. And then I think only, and then 20 layers of visual, but that I don't think we won't count that because that's only at the beginning. I think the only, so we'll just count from right here. So only 7 layers of visual effects, not including this intro, because this intro is literally just a stack up of all of the places we've been in the past how many years, right? So if we're not counting this, there is a total of, there's nothing on that layer, 10 layers, it looks like. Not even. Nothing. So the next layer is here. 8 layers. There's 8 layers we have. Yeah, 8. It looks like 8. 8, right? 8? Or 7. Is that 7? Yeah, 7. Sorry, 7 layers of visuals over 21 layers of audio. So there you go. Dude, on with the show. What do you mean on with the show? This is the show. I'm explaining to you the editing, some of the editing stuff in here. Fine then, do you want to watch, do you guys want to watch some spooky videos then? I just wanted to show you guys a little bit about this video because I feel like communicating the editing portion is very important. And I feel like a lot of paranormal content creators, they skip that part, right? They don't show that because either they're putting something in there that's fake or something, right? So I want to be transparent with my editing. And what exactly is done in there. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Fine then, Rick. What do you want? Do you want to watch spooky content then? Is that what you want? You remember that? Exactly, right? The ghost deleted it. Austin might be enjoying that conversation. Austin loves editing. Me and him edit our own videos. So, I mean, if anything, Austin loves the editing part. The editing portion of the investigation is my favorite part. I love editing. It's a lot of fun. The only thing I hate about editing is when you have everything all in one file and you see how much work you actually have to do. He's listening. Rick hates this part. Rick does not like the editing. Right? See, you're a content creator, so you love the editing part. I know me and you can talk about editing all night, so I mean, this is all I'm gonna talk about. I'm not gonna actually dive in deep into the video and into how each individual part and what everything means, which, man, I would love to do that and just explain how it all works, but no, I'm gonna pass on that. I mean, it took me, like I said, it took me 5 years to acquire all the knowledge. Yeah, seeing it come together is the best part. It's the most amazing part of everything. Is watching, like, you start with just a bunch of files that you're like, oh my god, how do I turn this into something? And then you, like, start piecing it all together like a big puzzle, like Lego. It feels like almost like Lego in a way. You know, you're like trying to create something cool. It's really fun. I love it. I love editing. I know there's a lot of creators out there that don't edit their own stuff. They just they get other people to do it. But when you let somebody else do your editing, the problem is they don't achieve what you're wanting. They can't see into your head to know what you're thinking, right? So they don't illustrate what you want, right? And that's the problem for me. That's why I do my own. It's really demotivating, actually, when you see all the work you have to do on this video. When you have, like, 100 files, and you're like, holy shit, how do I put this all together into a wicked video? When you see all the files, and you're like, how do I do this? How do I create something cool? Yeah, hours of footage to go through. You gotta pick camera angles that you want to show people. What camera angles are going to be the best to look at. You know, stuff like that. Alright, Rick is getting sick of the editing part. Whatever. I wanted to show that. I wanted to show the project. Just to show that I'm not hiding anything when it comes to my editing. This is the project. This is what it looks like when it's almost done. Now, one thing I wanted to show you guys. Okay, Rick, pay attention here. I'm going to show you this. This is one thing I'm just going to show you. Because this was actually something I kind of hid in the video. I hid this in the video. I don't know if anyone noticed it. But when we get to the bonus feature one, and it's going through, you see like this zooming here? This background that's in the back is actually the timeline of the video you guys are watching. And nobody noticed it. Now, the clip that's over top of it... oh, that's the one that's over top. So, this one here... Let's turn some of this off. So, this clip that's zooming by right here... This one here... is the timeline that you guys are watching right now. And nobody picked up on that when they were watching it. But now when you look through it, you can actually, and you'll see it in the video, the one that's on YouTube, when it gets to this part, and you see this like zooming part underneath, that goes underneath. That is this timeline that you guys are watching, that because I actually had this video completely finished, and I decided to add in this part, and so I thought it would be cool to kind of like add the timeline in to show like I was finished, right? But then I put stuff over top of it and no one noticed, but I mean, I kind of actually understand what that is now because of Pay attention, it's class time. No, I hid that in. I hid that in there. I hid the actual timeline of the video that you guys are watching. I actually took a little video of me just like running all the edits by on the screen, and then I actually put it into the video. It was kind of cool, actually. Nobody picked up on it, but these that are over top, so if we turn off this layer here, this here and this here are not mine. They're actually just B-roll that I got from my B-roll website. But I threw those over top of my timeline to kind of make it cool and interesting to watch. So there you go. So now when you watch the Moosehead Inn portion and you see this go by, you can you'll know that this timeline that's in behind is the video that you guys are actually currently watching right now, which is kind of fun to do. All it is, literally editing, is like Legos. It's layering. And you gotta layer stuff. You put another clip over top of another clip. And some of the clips that you overlay are like transparent so it can see through to the next layer. And that's editing. There you go. Audio. You add like little whooshes. You basically bring life to anything that moves in the video. So like if something moves by like fast, like right here, I added a really low little whooshing sound that you can barely hear because it's illustrating that this is moving, right? So I just needed to add a sound in here that shows that this clip moving by, you know, it gives it life, right? And then, of course, then you have your music down here, so it's like the background music you hear. So I added some static here, and that's all it is. That's all editing is. It's just bringing life to what's already there. So there you go. You got a little bit of class. Are you happy? Are you happy now, Rick? We'll move on now. We'll move on to something else, and we'll watch some more spooky videos. How about that? You would like that, wouldn't you? If we put on some spooky videos. Okay, we'll go back to nukes, I guess. I think there was some more I haven't seen yet. What do we have? Have I seen this one? Don't watch alone. This doesn't look familiar. Stop. Why is YouTube so glitchy? Does anyone know why it's so slow? And like unresponsive at times? Could be, I need to close that. That's probably why. I know, has anyone else been experiencing the slow YouTube junk? Like, YouTube just takes so long to respond to what's going on. And, oh, while I'm here, I'm gonna do this. If you guys want to go see, if you guys haven't yet, make sure you guys go and check out the brand new video. I'll post a link to it here. We'll get this going first, though.
Jonathan Javier Molina works as an EMT in Mendoza Province, Argentina. One night after finishing a late shift, he's sitting just inside the hospital corridor when he notices something very strange. He thinks he keeps seeing someone
YouTube fixes things that don't need fixing. That's funny.
He pulls out his phone
it's kind of true.
Recording.
But they don't fix the slow. When I click play and it takes like 5 minutes for it to respond. Guys, if you haven't yet, make sure you go like our new. Make sure you go watch our new video that's out. It'd mean a lot. Also, make sure you like it. Don't bother liking the live stream, just go like that video. Because this live stream is all about celebrating the 5 years of us, and that video celebrates the 5 years. So just go watch that video, give it a like, make sure you share it. Definitely share that video. And that's all I need. If you want, you can drop a comment too. That would also help it.
Puta madre. Uf. No, weón. Ya, salimos rápido para que vean que no es mentira. Mamá, la piel de gallina, hermano. Piel de gallina. Cagazo. Nadie. Nadie. Yeah. Ya. Nadie. Un montón. Es un montón.
It's like 10 years ago? I need to get rid of the delay. There's a stupid stream delay. I don't, it's so big too. We don't need a stream delay for YouTube streaming. What is that?
La puta que te parió.
That looks like a person in that car.
No, chavo. No.
Wait, did it just disappear? The person that was in the car. Whoa, okay.
Jonathan films through the glass doors and spots a pale, translucent figure just sitting in the passenger seat of his car. It's faint, but the shape is clearly there. He goes outside to check, opening both the front and back doors and showing the empty interior. He even pans around to prove that no one is nearby. But after going back inside, he looks back out at his car and is shocked when whatever it is appears in his car again. This time, it seems to be staring right at him.
Hell nah, exactly.
So, did Jonathan capture a ghost outside the hospital trying
That's
to
pretty
hitch
spooky.
a ride? And if not, then just what is this? Let me know what you think. Graveyard shift. A security guard working the overnight shift at a cemetery decides to film a quick video for his brother-in-law, just to show him how creepy the place is after dark. He heads into the on-site crematorium to do a little filming, and that's when things get weird.
Audio in to
lights, they turn off automatically at a certain hour. And I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna walk you through now. I have a friend that works.
What the heck is going on?
That he would see and hear things coming from these furnaces when they're burning the bodies. So when I'm walking through here, they usually put the urns out to send to the families. So when I'm walking here at night, I walk right by these urns that they put on these tables here. And then I come down, freaking out.
Yo. Oh, the lid's moving on the... Oh my goodness. I'm out. No, thank you. That's a natural response to what's going on. Oh, okay. Someone just came through the door. That's
As he walks deeper into the room where the bodies are cremated, the audio on his phone starts to glitch.
Something
then he
didn't want
freezes
him
as
in
he
there.
hears a sharp clinking sound from somewhere nearby. He turns the camera, and that's when he notices one of the urns. An urn that actually has someone's ashes inside.
Oh, there's
And the
actually
lid
ashes in
is
there.
moving. It slowly tips upward like something inside is trying to get out. And with that, he decides he's seen about enough. He starts heading for the exit when he notices movement again, this time in the doorway. The curtains are swaying even though the air in the room is still. And then, clear as day, something pushes them open from the other side. And that's it. The guard just makes a run for it. So, is something lingering inside the cemetery's crematorium?
Yep.
Are the spirits of the departed not really departed?
This reminds me of the Regina Cemetery, because the Regina Cemetery's got, I think they got a crematorium in the middle of it. Could you imagine how haunted all that is?
Let me know. The Transparent Trespasser, a Florida live streamer named Michael, mostly posts gaming content on his social media. He's not a ghost hunter, and he's definitely never filmed anything paranormal. Until now. Michael says his mom has been complaining that something keeps waking her up by tapping on the bedroom window every morning before sunrise. He says his dad brushed it off at first because the window faces their backyard, which is surrounded by a gated and locked 7-foot fence. Nothing should be getting back there.
Yep.
Eventually, after hearing the complaints a few too many times, Michael's dad sets up a camera pointing out the bedroom window. What he captures chills him to his core.
All right, look, it's starting now.
You know, I got, after this video, I got to tell you guys about what happened to me the other night. About my maybe a paranormal experience last night. I really don't know what it was, but I'll tell you guys about it, and you guys can let me know what you think. But I'll tell you about it after the video.
The security light turns on. It picks up.
Whoa, there's something there.
And then it walks back. It's at the corner of the house. You see him walking? It's like a short guy.
A short thing?
And
It's
then
actually
like the trees move.
Yeah.
Y los árboles se movió.
Y camina, es una persona, no es una persona chiquitica, muy chiquitica.
At 4:27 a.m., long before sunrise, a small translucent figure strolls through the backyard along the tree line.
Yeah, that's kind of spooky.
Now, normally I just say it's a little kid and probably some bad camera compression. But something about this figure seems a bit off. It doesn't really move like a child, but more like a very small adult, maybe 3 to 4 feet tall. And also, why would a child climb a 7-foot fence at 4:27 a.m. just to wander around someone's backyard?
Right?
So what did Michael's dad capture here? A spirit, a duende, a gnome, or just one very strange camera glitch? As always, you decide. Run through the jungle. Over on the YouTube channel, Josh the Intern creator Josh McCartney films his outdoor travel and adventure as he explores the world. In one video, Josh heads deep into the jungles of Sri Lanka in search of one of the country's oldest prehistoric sites, the Belalina Cave.
Oh, I've seen this before. I've definitely seen this clip before.
The quote, Cannibal Cave. As Josh treks further into the jungle, two men suddenly step out from somewhere in the brush, and they begin following him. They match his pace, and they stop.
I definitely
when
have
he
seen
stops.
this one before.
Eventually,
not
they
on
catch
Nukes Top
up, and
5,
one
but
of
I've
the
seen
men
it
tells Josh that he should follow
around the
them
internet
because they, quote, want to show him something. Josh immediately gets uneasy and decides to start filming.
I've been joined by some friends. They're showing me around. Very cool. I thought it was a bit strange that as soon as I began filming, they moved out of the shot. But I tried to ignore them and stayed focused on filming the cave I'd worked so hard to reach. Yet every time I lowered the camera, they would tell me to follow them as they wanted to show me something. At this point, I did feel quite uncomfortable, but I decided to give them the benefit of the doubt. I think these guys want to show me something. All right. We going this way? But when I finally saw what they wanted to show me, everything changed. Wow. It was an abandoned house, and they wanted me to go in first. Okay, I'll follow you, after you. And at this point, out of the corner of my eye, I noticed one of the men was moving behind me. And at that moment, my gut instinct kicked in loud and clear. Get out now. I'm just gonna get one more shot, okay? One more shot. Oh, sorry, I'm just shooting, filming, and doing more. And then I'll come, okay? I stayed calm, acted like I wasn't suspicious, and slowly walked back towards the entrance. But it seemed like they didn't want me to leave. I'll come soon. I just want to shoot this. But you go, I'll stay. And then I come later. I'm just filming everything. Okay?
Makes you wonder what would happen if he goes in, right?
Okay. So I pretended to take the shot, and when I saw they were distracted, I made my move.
I watched
At
Josh,
first, I
the
walked at a
intern.
normal pace, as off camera I had told them I'd forgotten something on the trail. But then, I heard footsteps coming after me, and that's when I ran. Oh, I'm gonna have a sit. All right, guys, so I have made it to safety. I wanted to wait until I was off the isolated road because there's only one way up and one way down to that cave. The adrenaline is rushed out of me. I ran down.
Could you imagine how terrifying that'd be?
Josh says that in his travels in Sri Lanka, most of the people he's met have been very friendly. But this encounter just seemed different.
What I would say, is they could be extremely friendly, and they just genuinely wanted to show me something in that abandoned house, and I just so happened to walk by. They're like, we're going up there anyway. We'll show him something. And I've had those experiences here in Sri Lanka where locals want to show me something and they're super friendly and lovely. This to me just didn't feel like that, and so I was better safe than sorry, and so I got out of there. This is a decision that I made. These guys could have been nice and genuinely wanting to show me something. That is just not what I felt in the moment, and I've just got to trust that gut instinct, especially when I'm out there.
I think he did the right decision here.
I've just got to trust my gut, and so
because
that's what I did.
Now,
that could have been
honestly,
bad.
Josh is a little more optimistic than me because I don't think there's a chance in hell that these guys were up to anything good. But hey, let me know what you think. Were these guys just being friendly? Or was Josh about 2 seconds away from something horrible? The wax shaman. Maria Sabina was a revered shaman and spiritual healer from Oaxaca, Mexico. Maria's fame in the West and the attention it brought upset her local community, and she suffered because of it. She was
gonna go and plug in my car.
Her house was...
I'm gonna go plug in my car. Those of you that are here, keep an eye on the chat. Rick, if anyone shows up and is putting nonsense, just time them out. If anyone shows up, just say hi. But I'll be right back. I'm going to go plug in my car and get a drink. I'll leave this play.
Burned down, and her son was killed. Maria Sabina died in poverty at the age of 90, suffering from malnutrition. As part of an exhibit on witchcraft, the Ocampo Museum in Guadalajara, Mexico displayed a very lifelike figure of Maria Sabina. But soon after it went up, visitors began to complain, saying the figure moved or even tried to grab them. The following creepy video was recorded by one of the very frightened museum visitors.
Güey, ¿qué pedo?
The wax figure of Maria Sabina appears to quickly turn its head and look directly at the man. And as you might expect, he just freaks right out.
Ay, hijo de... Güey, ¿qué pedo?
The man showed his video to museum manager Ricardo Barbosa, who posted it online, and it immediately went viral. Ricardo posted a second video to prove that the wax figure of Maria Sabina is definitely not supposed to move.
¿Qué onda, amigo? No manejo nada de mecatrónica. Es una figura totalmente en cera. Mira, es una pieza total, rígida, no se puede manipular. Te digo, no tiene nada. Te digo, mira, te muestro. No hay cables, no hay nada, no es un robot. Es una figura totalmente en cera.
Museum manager Ricardo Barbosa shows that the wax figure is completely solid and immovable. It contains no gears, no wires, and no motorized parts. It's just a wax figure that should not move at all. So what do you think happened here? Let me know down in the comments. Secret roommate. Haley and her friends are staying in an Airbnb with their moms when they discover something very strange. A secret door hidden under a rug at the bottom of the stairs.
And I wanted to like open it to see what was down there. So then I got my phone because I wanted to get a video of me going down there to like see what was down there because it was actually creepy.
Haley starts to record as they open the hidden door, revealing a dark cellar beneath the house.
We found a secret door underneath.
So it turns out someone is living down there. A woman's voice suddenly yells up at them from somewhere in the darkness.
Who got trapped down there?
Now, they say they have no idea who was living in the cellar, but I have an idea. It was the owner. That's what I think. Because I featured several videos on this channel of weird people who rent out their house and then just secretly hide inside somewhere.
What the hell?
You're the people that I let the house to, right?
Yeah.
You're here on holiday?
Yeah, who are you?
I own the house. I'm Richard. Hope you don't mind. But
What the? It's a bit weird.
Okay,
What's
sorry,
happening?
I'm back.
What's happening here?
What is going on?
this should be no problem. I'm not going to interfere with you.
Nope.
Well, you're interfering with me now.
No.
I knew you were.
Oh
Where's
yeah,
your
I've seen
clothes
this
gone?
before. I know
Where's
this
your
one.
clothes?
They're in the washing machine.
This guy rented the
So,
Airbnb.
next time you stay at a
The guy rented the Airbnb and the owner of the place is sleeping on the walls? Yeah, okay. Well, thank you.
an Airbnb, just be aware that the creepy owner might just be living inside there with you.
That
And
is insane.
Is truly disturbing.
That is truly disturbing.
If you
seen
see
that.
something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok
I
at
missed the moving wax
nukestop5official.
figure. Okay, we gotta go back and see that one.
No hay nada. Appears to quickly turn it to
Oh.
one of the very blade of. She wasn't up to anything good, but hey, let
Okay,
me know
let's
what
watch
you
the
think.
moving wax
Were these
figure
guys
one
just
again,
being
since I missed
friendly, or was Josh about 2 seconds away from something horrible? The wax shaman. Maria Sabina was a revered shaman and spiritual healer from Oaxaca, Mexico. Maria's
Oaxaca.
fame in the West and the attention it brought upset her local community, and she suffered because of it. She was an outcast to her neighbors. Her house was burned down, and her son was killed. Maria Sabina died in poverty at the age of 90, suffering from malnutrition. As part of an exhibit on witchcraft, the Ocampo Museum in Guadalajara, Mexico displayed a very lifelike figure of Maria Sabina. But soon after it went up,
That is
visitors
crazy.
began to complain, saying the figure moved or even tried to grab them. The following creepy video was recorded by one of the very frightened museum visitors.
Oh! Holy shit, it did move.
The wax figure of Maria Sabina appears to quickly turn its head and look
Holy-
directly
Yeah,
at
okay.
the man. And as you might expect, he just freaks right out.
Yeah, I would freak the hell out too.
I call this.
The The man showed his video to museum manager Ricardo Barbosa, who posted it online, and it immediately went viral. Ricardo posted a second video to prove that the wax figure of Maria Sabina is definitely not supposed to move.
¿Qué onda, amigo? No, amigo, no manejo nada de mecatrónica. Es una figura totalmente
a haunted
en cera.
wax figure.
Mira, es una pieza total rígida, no se puede manipular. Te digo, no tiene nada. Te digo, mira, te muestro. No hay cables, no hay nada. No es un robot. Es una figura totalmente en cera.
Museum manager
That
Ricardo
is creepy
Barbosa
as
shows
shit,
that
that's
the
for
wax
sure.
figure is completely solid and immovable. It contains no gears, no wires, and no motorized parts. It's just a wax figure that should not move at all.
Wow.
So what do you think happened here?
How would it
Let
even
me know
move?
down in the comments.
Okay, I'm
Secret roommate.
glad I went back and seen that one. The other one I've seen this online actually. The guy that lives in the walls with people at Airbnbs, which is crazy. Okay, let's find another one. Let's find another one. I think that was the end, right? Was it not? Oh wait, no, there was more. There was more. We missed one. Yeah, okay. So we've seen that part. So there was a little more. So I guess we'll just continue with that.
Just be aware that
but we'll skip ahead because I've already seen
owner
that.
might just be living inside there with you.
Witchcraft.
And
That's
that
crazy.
is truly disturbing. If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com.
Come on, guys. Email Nukes Top 5 some of our content. Email him. If we get 4 people, 5, 10 people emailing him in some stuff that we've captured over the past 5 years, you know, whatever you think our best piece of evidence is that's out there, email it to Nukes Top 5. See if we can get on here.
You can also tag me on TikTok at NukesTop5Official, and be sure to tag me only at NukesTop5Official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. Living doll. TikTok user Chiqui Chica says that her granddad collects old antique dolls and mannequins, something that really creeps her out when she goes to visit her grandparents. One night, she's busy on her laptop in a room full of those old dolls when suddenly
10.
she sees something that
Why
chills
did
her
that just
to
start?
her core.
This thing just moved.
Okay, I have a story I have to tell everybody because I see this big doll or whatever. I don't know, almost a year ago maybe, I was walking through the mall in where I live here, and they had like this old like antique setup in the mall. Like it was only a temporary thing. They had all these antique items. And there was this doll that was in there, this big, like, jester doll, you know? And I was walking through there, and it almost felt like the doll called me over to it and was, like, calling to me. I almost bought it. I don't know why I would buy it. I don't know why I wanted it so badly, but I felt like I almost needed this doll. Like, I had it in my hands. I was like, I'm gonna buy this thing. And I don't know, I just, like, it took so much effort to just put it down and leave it, but it was such a weird experience I had in this old antique setup, this temporary setup, and I let this doll go, but it called me. I remember seeing it, and I walk over to it, and I'm like, I need to buy this thing, I need it, I don't know why I need it, why do I need this doll, I don't know, but it was crazy, it was a weird thing, but, yeah, I never ended up purchasing it, Part of me wishes I would have, because I feel like that doll was haunted, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I did the right thing by putting it back, but that was my weird experience in this old antique shop setup. They had like a whole bunch of old antique stuff, and there was just this big, gigantic, creepy ass Chester doll that like was calling to me. It was so weird. But yeah, I had to tell you guys about that because that was a weird experience I had. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it was about the doll, but it was spooky, that's for sure. Maybe something was influencing me to buy it, I'm not sure. Whoa! That thing is moving by itself. Part of me wishes I would have bought it, because that would have been such a creepy thing to investigate.
Are you real? You can do it again. I won't watch.
That almost made you jump. Lol. What happened? I missed it. What's happening? I missed it!
At first, Chica is freaked out by the creepy doll and walks out of the room, and the door just slowly swings shut behind her. But she goes back in and tries to get the doll to move again, and it does. In the mirror, you can clearly see the doll's hand move across its knee.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't.
Just before the doll's hand moves, a strange shadow passes across the wall, moving toward the old doll.
Okay, that's strange.
So is this bizarre old antique doll haunted by the spirit of one of its former
dolls,
owners?
I tell ya.
Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Pulled under. In Indonesia, a little girl named Zaina and her...
Rick, have you heard of a location in Prince Albert called the Diefenbaker House? Diefenbaker House? I heard about it actually from a Facebook group. Somebody was talking about it in Prince Albert. Somebody said on there it was haunted, but when I Google it, there is no reports of it being haunted. So I mean, if we did that location, there would be, we would be the first, and there's no activity. But I was just wondering if anybody in here has heard anything about that place. Let me know.
Brother are playing in their bedroom as the family security camera quietly records. But as the little girl crawls across the floor, something seems to pull her.
Annabelle all over again, right?
Later watches the security footage back as she records her horrified reaction.
Diefenbaker House? I don't know. Diefenbaker? I don't know. Something like that. It's something Baker. The John and Olive Diefenbaker Museum, located in Prince Albert. Somebody in the Paranormal Saskatchewan Facebook group was talking about it, and I figured it might be worth having a look. So I sent them an email. They were amongst the couple of emails I've sent. What is going on? You haven't heard of it? Yeah, that's how you spell it. Yep. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I think it's Diefenbaker. Almost sounds German.
The little brother just kinda lies there staring at his phone as his sister seems to be slowly dragged under the bed. Zaina starts screaming. Whether in pain or fear, it's hard to tell, but her brother barely reacts. Eventually, he calls for help and their grandmother rushes in, but even she can't pull the little girl out. A nearby neighbor hurries in to help, and the two of them actually have to lift the entire bed. Finally, the grandmother manages to free terrified little Zaina and pulls her into her arms.
That's so
Their
weird.
mother, whose shocked voice can be heard on the video, says she has no idea what to make of it.
You haven't heard of it?
Genuinely
When I Google for paranormal experiences, there's nothing on there. So if we went and did it, it would be just us that's done it. But
believes that something pulled her daughter under that bed.
I sent them
But
an email.
What do you think?
I don't know.
Scary videos.
Might as well
this
try,
is the place
right?
for weird or silly videos, or actually this week it's ones that didn't quite fit the regular list, but are still creepy in
okay,
their own
it's
way.
Diefenbaker.
First
Okay.
up, a young woman named Lexi is just hanging out at home with her dog. Nothing unusual. But her black lab suddenly locks onto something across the room. Something truly bizarre.
Oh, the head moved on the Santa.
So
okay.
this video was sent to me a couple of hundred times in email and
Okay,
on TikTok,
thank you.
and some of the people in the video comments are just straight up freaking right out. But it turns out that this is just a Christmas decoration doing what it do, because it's actually designed to move like that.
Oh, okay,
Freaking
that's
the
good.
out of the family dog is just a bonus. This next video is something that some people seem to think might actually be paranormal. So I'll just put it here and leave that up to you. Kath Noel hears eerie laughter coming from her baby monitor. She goes to check and sees this.
Okay, that's a little spooky as shit.
The little girl just seems to wake up laughing maniacally and staring at the nanny cam. Now, there's no denying that this clip is creepy as hell, but I'm just gonna write this one off to, babies do weird shit. Thank you. In the video comments, people mentioned that Kath wondered if they should call a priest. This person says, I'm a priest, don't call me. Another popular video comment is, move immediately, leave the child. And then someone just simply posted this lovely picture of someone throwing a baby. Anyway, that's all for this week. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back again next week.
Throwing the baby. Just throw the baby. Oh, that was awesome.
Now, despite the name of this video, I would never tell you that these are 100% quote real ghost videos, but they are the most convincing, most compelling, and hardest to explain paranormal videos that I've seen in the last 10 years of doing this channel. But as always, you decide. The Highway 5 Ghost Girl. This next video, posted to Reddit by Little Goth Doll, was recorded from a monitor, then screen capped on a phone before it finally made its way to the internet. So it's a bit potato quality. Nevertheless, the video is chilling. It was pulled from the dashcam feed of 2 truck drivers after a frightening incident.
Sorry guys, I'm just messaging my girlfriend.
One night, 2 truck
I gotta pick
drivers
her
are
up at
driving
like
on Highway
11.
5 in
But she's
Lynn,
telling me she's
Alabama.
ending. She tells me that she's gonna be leaving work early because they're closing early. So now I gotta figure out what time they're closing at, so I can end here and go pick her up. But I don't think it'll be until like around 9 or 10.
When they get the scare of a lifetime.
Oh, I've seen this before. I've seen this video before.
Drivers believe that
Wait, we gotta go find another one. I've seen this one.
They pull over and call 911. But when they check the highway and the surrounding area along with arriving police, they don't
Oh, it's so
find
slow. Come on. Damn, why is YouTube so slow? All the time. So we watched this one. Wait, where were we at? This one I've seen. This one we watched. Did we just watch this one? No, we didn't. We skipped that one and watched. Okay, so we're here. We are here on this video.
The Midnight Messenger. Jennifer is taking care of her elderly mother who is critically
hang on.
ill.
My
One
gal
night,
just
she sees
messaged
something on her
me.
mother's
See what she
bedroom
said.
video monitor that gives her goosebumps.
Might be 10. Oh, but 10 or 9:30. We got lots of time. We got still got a couple hours.
Okay.
Did you hear it? In the middle of the night, a quiet little female voice seems to whisper, "Come," and the elderly woman seems to raise her hands and responds, "Okay." Then again, we hear the quiet little voice clearly say, "Mama."
Okay.
The woman's daughter Jennifer says that she believes that this is the voice of her sister who passed away in 2017.
Aww.
She believes that her sister is there to comfort their mom as she passes over to the other side.
Okay.
Wow.
Child's play.
That's so sad.
A young woman named Stephanie posted a cute video of her toddler just playing around, crawling over their
Guys, do we want to watch some of our videos and I'll kind of do like a reaction to them? Let me know if you guys want me to put on one of our videos and I can tell you a little bit about what happened while we were filming them or whatever. Doesn't matter. Let me know a video and we'll do it. For now, we're just going to watch this.
couch and having fun.
But let me know and if you want me to switch over because I will.
Later, she posts her video to the internet so her friends and family can watch her son play. But then, viewers begin to notice something in the video that gives them the chills. Did you see it?
No, I didn't see
Viewers
it.
spot some strange little figure
shit, I didn't
around
even
the
see
baby's
that.
playpen, right next to the floor.
Oh, yeah, I think I've
Stephanie
seen
says
this
that
one.
She never noticed this little figure before she posted the video and viewers mentioned it. She says that no other children were anywhere around.
Have I seen this
She
new
has
stuff
no
live before?
idea
I feel
who
like I
this little
have.
peeking figure is.
Looks familiar.
But if you notice, her child starts to head into the room. Then he exits quickly. But later he walks right back in like nothing is there. So just who or what
is
this?
Exactly, what is it?
Next up, here's a creepy
But
video.
let me know.
filmed by
Let me
a
know what
woman named
video of
Nicole
mine you
of her
want me to
young
watch,
son,
and we
Hendrix.
can make it happen.
Now, what
I'll
is
react
really
to
odd
it.
here is that the
I need to
little
turn this
boy
down.
seems to actually react to something that we can't see.
If you guys want me to, I can react to one of my videos and we can watch it. Let me know what video, and we'll do it. I'll even watch some of the older ones, the ones that I hate. I hate my older videos. Holy shit. Okay, that's a little
When
spooky.
little baby Hendrix opens the door, a creepy voice seems to whisper, "Yes." And the little boy just shuts the door in the spirit's face and nopes his way right back out of there.
Nopes his way.
Now, shocked and slightly amused viewers of the clip decided to add their own subtitles. which actually sound pretty accurate. Just listen.
Holy, could you imagine hearing this on an investigation, Rick?
So did the little boy hear
What
the
would you
voice
do, Rick,
of a
if you
spirit?
heard this on a investigation? Would you crap yourself and leave, or what would you do? I'm curious to know. How would a paranormal investigator that's been on a couple of investigations with us, and you heard this while you're trying to sleep, what would you do?
Indeed, just say nope to a ghost. Tell me
Nope.
what you think. The 4th floor. A young woman named Aria is staying at an old hotel in Virginia. One night around 10
Virginia,
p.m., she's
this is
walking back
Tom.
to her room when she notices a strange-looking man following her. She starts to record
Too bad
with her
Tom's
phone,
not here. This one's in
pretending that
Virginia.
She's on a video call to try to scare the guy away, but it doesn't seem to
Hotel
work.
in Virginia. Still frozen. Wait, what? What just happened? What is going on?
Aria says that she heard the man's footsteps behind her start to get faster, and she thought that he was chasing her. So she runs and starts screaming for help. But now this is when things start to get weird, because viewers begin to notice that if you slow down the video at a couple of key moments, no one can be seen chasing Aria.
Oh, okay.
And so now we cut to a completely different TikTok account, one made by a guy named Tony, who is a maintenance worker at this very same hotel.
What hotel?
Tony sees Aria's video online, so he goes to check the hotel security footage. He finds this.
Y'all, so here's video of that girl that posted, and I'm gonna let y'all know now, it gets really weird. It's like she acting like she's running from something or hiding from something, but there's literally nobody else in the frame.
That is weird.
Like she tweaking.
Right?
Yeah, it is weird. And the elevator door is not even closing. Like she playing hide and seek or something.
In the video, we see Aria running down the hall and then cowering in the elevator. But again, no one can be seen chasing her. Strangely, the elevator doors just won't close. So Aria
What
runs
the
out.
heck?
Tony says that the front desk clerk said that Aria did eventually make it downstairs. She left in an Uber without a word.
That is
So
crazy.
now,
I wonder.
Tony is curious as to just what might have happened to make Aria run away. He finds the girl's room number and goes up with a coworker. What they find is truly disturbing.
It's like all my stuff is just left here.
What? All of her stuff got left behind. That is really bizarre. Why is all of her stuff left behind?
It's crazy.
Oh, that's one of those. Wait, this is one of those things that people use to open the room doors. Like if you're trying to break in, I've seen those before. This thing here, because this thing goes up underneath the door, and they try to hook the doorknob with the end of it. I've seen clips of that happening.
Yo, hold on, y'all. Why the f is this in here? Hold this. Yo, y'all.
See?
This is crazy.
All of Aria's luggage is still in the room. Even stranger, the room looks like it has been ransacked, with things strewn all over the floor. Weirdest of all, Tony finds something commonly called an underdoor tool. This device is often used by criminals to break into hotel rooms with a latched door. So now Tony thinks that someone might have been in Aria's room, and maybe there actually was someone chasing her. He goes back and takes a closer look at the hotel security footage. What he finds chills him to his core.
All right, y'all. So went back and was looking at the video of that girl from the other day, right? Because I'm thinking maybe somebody must be following her. Just keep watching the screen right here, man. I saw something that just... That's just the housekeeper down there. Right there. Right there.
Can open them to dangerous frequencies?
This is crazy. And y'all think
I mean,
that's crazy. Keep watching. Keep watching, like, right by that door right there.
Paranormal investigating is very dangerous. If you try to communicate with something that you can't see or you don't fully understand, yeah, it can be very dangerous. And that's why, like, if you do, that's why people underestimate the paranormal. Like, I've had people that message me that say, hey, can you take my kid out for his birthday? He wants to go ghost hunting. And I will refuse every single time, because kids should not be introduced to the paranormal at such a young age, because they don't understand the dangers of it. Like for instance, me, I was introduced to this when I was 12 years old, and I did not understand the dangers. I walked into a location and started saying, this is my house, I own this place, leave, started taunting it, and I got a bad attachment from it because I didn't understand the dangers. I thought it was all bullshit. So yeah, I 100% agree with that.
Here by that table. Keep watching right over by there. My hand is shaking. Right there.
What is that?
What the heck? Bro, that's a rock from that table right there. Those are stones and those in bowls right there by that table. And that one of them stones just fell on the floor.
And there's no way that's
what is going on right now? Are you trying to sell stuff in the chat? I'm confused. What's going on here? I'm confused. Are you trying to sell tech?
Wind ain't even gonna do that.
I don't know.
Yo, this is crazy, yo.
Just a few minutes after we see Arya running down the hall, we can see a strange, unexplained shadow that seems to speed off down the hallway in the same direction. Shortly afterwards, a stone from a nearby decorative bowl mysteriously launches off the table and lands in the hallway floor. Now, Tony says that he doesn't know
exactly. It sounded like you're trying to sell something. Hang on.
He says that he has never experienced anything like this while working at the old hotel, but he has heard strange, unexplained sounds from time to time.
Keep in mind, there's no construction going on.
Handing out knowledge. There's nothing wrong with handing out knowledge. Knowledge is
So was some
definitely...
real person with bad intentions chasing Arya? Was this something supernatural? Or is it all just a very elaborate hoax? As always, you decide. This next video was sent in by a Nuke's Top 5 viewer, but unfortunately it was posted to the internet without a source. So the story goes that a woman claimed to have a doll that was haunted, and she said that she would often catch it moving all on its own. After being asked repeatedly by viewers, she decided to point a camera at the doll and live stream the entire thing.
Yeah, I agree with that last one.
Around an hour in,
the
with
energy
skeptical
fields
viewers
can
watching
create
closely,
a bridge
there was
to
a
what
bit
we...
of
I actually, there's devices you can get
closely.
that emit energy fields, and it's supposed to amp up the energy. It's supposed to amp up the activity, so... Liked and subscribed. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. That means a lot. That means so much. Thank you so much for coming by and sharing that. I'm sorry. I thought you were a telemarketer at first. Those people like to come in here and start dropping links to go buy this, go buy that, and stuff like that. So. Thank you so much for dropping by and dropping some of that awesome information. Very cool. Could you imagine Rick if he actually had some crazy paranormal activity happen to him on a investigation? He would need some...
Now,
what is going on? Sorry, I've been looking at chat and haven't been paying attention, but...
violently across the room, and even on top of the doll.
Holy, the storage, this poor doll.
Because the doll was buried in the debris, that the woman's doll isn't even actually haunted. but perhaps her house is. However, others claim that the supernatural activity is centered around the doll, and some even claim that they saw the doll move in the video before everything came crashing down. But without a source, we'll never know. So, what do you think? Get out. A guy named Carter moved into a new fully furnished rental house. But not long after he moved in, he began to experience strange things and hear unexplained noises. Late one night while he's asleep in bed, he hears the creepy sound of what seems to be someone hitting keys on the piano in his living room.
We've had that happen before to us on investigations. We've had pianos play by themselves. Rick, are you still here? Are you still hanging out? Not like that. We haven't had that type of stuff happen.
Carter decides to lay on his living room couch to try to figure out just what is going on with the
I think you'd freak out and run. Either that or you would just be like frozen stiff. Tom runs. You know, you're probably not wrong. I think Tom would run before you do. Tom, when we first started investigating together, he made it very clear that he was not going to be investigating by himself at all. He made that very clear. Where you, I think you would definitely go off by yourself and do your own thing. So you know what? You're probably right about that. Tom would be the first one to crap himself and run out. You're probably not wrong.
Moves, and Carter decides that he's had about enough. He decides to leave the house to stay with a friend. But as he is leaving, he manages to capture this video.
I think that, in all honesty, I think that if something did happen that was quite crazy, I think you would just freeze and be like, I just heard something crazy. And that would be your reaction. I think honestly that would be you.
As Carter heads for his car, he sees his TV flickering and his lights randomly turning on and off inside his house. Now, usually when people watch these videos, they say, well, if the place is so haunted, then why wouldn't he just move out? Well,
because moving out is expensive, that's why. You buy a house, you devote all that time to figure out what house you want, and then it's infested by ghosts and spirits. Like, what? I don't know. I just feel like they're always like, why don't you just move out? Where are you supposed to go? What was that? That was weird. Something hit my desk. Dude, I've had some weird stuff happen. Okay, I gotta talk about my strange paranormal thing that happened to me. I have had a little bit of strange stuff happen lately. And I wonder if something from that house that I investigated for that CTV interview, I'm starting to wonder if something did follow me back from that one. Because I've had a few little spooky things happen to me. And I want to talk about it because I have no idea what I heard the other night. Yeah, it was weird. I was sitting here watching a TV show. I was watching Fallout. If you guys haven't seen the TV show Fallout, go watch it. That's just a wicked show that is awesome. Anyways, I was sitting here on the couch watching Fallout, and I was just sitting here. I was on my phone, kind of like paying attention to the show, not really. And I swear I heard my girlfriend start talking to me. And I'm like, my girlfriend's not here. She's at work. And it's like late at night. And it honestly was the freakiest thing I ever heard. It was actually so clear and loud that I'm like, hello? And nobody answered. And there was just nothing. And I'm just like, dude, what did I just hear? I honestly thought like it was in my head. Because I was on my phone. I wasn't really paying attention to the TV. I was on my phone looking at TikTok. And I just heard talking. Like, it sounded like my girlfriend talking, but again, I wasn't sure. It came from, like, over where the front door is, so I thought my girlfriend had come in. But I'm like, wait, she can't. She's at work. So, it was so weird. I don't know. I have neighbors that live here, so maybe they were talking outside, but it was so loud. And I don't know. I've ran through it so many times in my head where I'm just like, I'm trying to figure out, is it this? Is it that? Could it be this? It was just a weird thing, because usually I don't have activity like that in my house. It just doesn't happen. Jeremy, welcome on in. Hello. Welcome. Right? Isn't that strange? That was just... I've never had anything ever follow me home from an investigation. Never, ever. I'm always safe when it comes to that sort of stuff, but that was one of my creepy things that I had happen to me. Now, just now I had something hit my desk. I don't know where it came from. I don't know what it was, but... Right? It was so weird. I honestly am hoping it was just my neighbors. They were talking out there in the hallway area. But, like, dude, it was weird. It was weird as shit. And, you know what's really weird about this is the CTV lady. So, the lady that we went and investigated, so her house, right? She was messaging me and told me that the activity has stopped entirely in her house and asked me if anything has followed me home. And, you know, at the time, I'm like, no, there's nothing going on here. But, like, recently, I've just had that thing happen and, you know, feelings and stuff like that. But, again, I'm hoping that it's just, like, in my head sort of thing. But, I don't know. It's just been weird. It's been nothing, like, severe. It was just that one thing... That one time, that's it, right? I actually have... Oh, I should show you guys what I got. Hang on. Just wait. Now that you mention that, I haven't shown you guys what I got for Christmas. Just wait. Hang on. Nobody go anywhere. I'll be right back. I gotta show you guys something cool I got. Oop. Okay. Yo, Jeremy, I hope you're doing well. Welcome on into the live stream. I want to show you guys something. Look at what I got for Christmas. We're going to angle this camera down. Oh, look at that. We're going to use this on some investigations, I think. This is a smudge kit. You get the actual feather. You get the dish. The dish, and the dish even comes with like a little stand and everything. And then you get your sage sticks here. And, you know, this type of stuff is extremely dangerous. And shouldn't... Oh, it's so hard because it's up backwards. Now, it came... What is this stuff? It came with salt? What is this little baggie in here? I didn't even recognize this before. Anyone know what this bag is for? That's in this kit? I'm good. Thank you. I hope you are too. Yo, I am. I'm great. Anyone know what this little baggie is that came in the smudge kit? I did not see this before. But it was in the dish. But yeah, no, it came with the little bowl. Oh, let me set this down. I'll show you guys individually. Came with the dish. I really don't. The feather it came with. And it came with this powder. I really don't know what it's for. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. And then this shell. I guess it's a shell. Comes with this like seashell type thing. And the bowl even has like a little stand that it comes with. Looks like salt. It kind of does look like salt. So this thing sets up on a little stand like so, and then you can put your, this dish should like sit on top like that. There you go, that's how it is right there. Sits on top like that, and then you can put your stick in here and let it burn. And then you get your sage sticks that you burn. I've never ever burnt a sage stick before, so I have no idea how it works or anything. I think you just light the end and it'll just slowly burn down, kind of. I don't know. Never done it before. This is all brand new to me. But I get 3 of them in this pack. But yeah. If anyone know what the little salt packet's for, I did not see that before. I have no idea where this came from. Let me know. I have no idea what that would be for. And then yeah, the feather. I don't know what kind of feather, but I think it's to fan the smoke around. Yeah, that was my Christmas gift. This was my Christmas gift from my girlfriend. She got it for me for Christmas. So yeah. I've always wanted one. You light it and walk around all 4 corners of the room. Okay. What did Miss say? The powder you keep... That powder is you keep it up all night. It's like, yeah, okay, we're not going to go any farther with that. We're not going to talk about what kind of powder we're thinking it is here. Wait, why didn't that show up on here? I think a comment got denied. That's the Hunter Biden baggie. I see it on the stream, but I don't see it in the chat. So I have a feeling that person's message got, yeah, okay, hang on. Rick, can you look into why that person's message got held or something? Something weird happened there. Edited 9495. I can see the message on the stream, but I can't see it in the chat, so I don't know what happened there. Move it up and down, left to right. Okay. You don't see it in the chat? I don't see it in the chat either, but I see it on the stream, which is weird. I have no idea why that did not show up, but that's weird. It's a ghost. It's the ghost. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. That's weird. I'm hearing my neighbors. I keep looking over because sometimes people like to walk in and visit me while I'm sitting here. And it scares the shit out of me because that door slides open. Wave it up and down. And let the smoke cleanse you before you leave. Oh yeah, I guess Austin would know all about that sort of stuff. I've never used a smudge stick before. I've never had a kit. Never done anything with it before. This is the first. Yo, those of you that are just joining in, make sure you guys go and watch our latest video. This is the whole point of this live stream tonight. We're talking a little bit about it, but in this video that I just made, it's our latest one. We look back at some of the evidence that we've captured over the past 5 years of Purgatory Adventures. We're actually on 6 years now. We've been doing this channel since 2020, and you know, it's been amazing. I love doing this channel. I love the weird and the creepy stuff that we do here. But make sure you go watch our latest video. I put a lot of work into it, over a month's work. No, about a month's worth of work into it. I'll post a link to it. Go watch it. If you haven't yet. If you like our investigation videos, you will like this video, because we're basically looking back on those past investigations and looking back at some of our stuff. But make sure you like it too. Make sure you like the video. That's very important. I can't find it. Nothing I can do with it. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know why it just showed up over here on the side, but I don't know what happened there. I think it got held. I don't know why it got held. I don't know why it got held, but it got held. Jeremy, I hope you're doing good. How did you find the channel? How did you find the live stream? Are you a subscriber of the channel, or were you just browsing through YouTube? Let me know. I'm very curious. I love to know how people are finding the channel. I find it very interesting to see how that happens. Do we want to go back to the Nuke's Top 5 video that we were watching, or do we want to watch one of our videos? Do we want to watch one of our videos, or do we want to continue with Nuke's Top 5? Let me know. Let me know what should happen here. Oh, you search for paranormal live chats. That's pretty cool. One of ours? Do we want to watch the new video together? Do we want to watch our new video together? You search for paranormal live chats. I wish that we could be at a cemetery doing an investigation right now, but it is like -25 and up to my knees in snow outside right now. The problem with living in Saskatchewan in the middle of winter. Up to chat? Sure. Sounds good to me. Are we all in agreement of the new video that just came out? We'll react to it. I love the video. It's one of my proudest videos that I've ever made on this channel. Alright, I'm all for it if we all want to watch the new one. I know Jeremy is brand new here. This is his first time ever seeing one of our videos. Now, do you only watch, Jeremy, if you don't mind me asking, do you only watch paranormal live chats, or do you watch paranormal videos too? Sounds good to me. Up to chat. Go for it then. Okay. Alright, we'll put it on. We'll put it on in just a moment. Oh, I'm just curious. Do you only watch like live streams on YouTube, paranormal live streams, or do you also watch like paranormal investigations and videos and stuff like that? Okay, we'll get the video going. So for those of you that don't know, this video that I just put out is a celebration video of 5 years of our channel. We've been to over 30 locations in the past over 5 years now of doing purgatory adventures, and this video is some of the best evidence we have ever captured. And yeah, I wanted to throw this together for everybody, and you know, in celebration of our 5 years. And also, you know, usually we do a best evidence. We do a big gigantic sort of pool evidence at the end of the year that we've captured, and we tell you what the best is from the year. But I wanted to do one of all time since it's our 5th year. So we'll get this going. We'll turn you off. And we'll turn you on. And I think that's it. This is the top 10 best evidence of all time. Something on the stairs. We have been to over 30 locations in the past 5 years of doing Purgatory Adventure. And out of those 30 locations, there's only 2 places where I can say we've captured a host of activity. But for now, we're only You've been watching Investigation since 2005. That's pretty cool. Focusing on one location.
No way!
Well, normally we do this every single Sunday. We sit here and we talk about paranormal things on every Sunday. But I've been busy because I've been trying to get lots of content out into the channel. It took me a month to make this video, and I have another video that I want to do where we talk about some of the top 10 most haunted places in Alberta. Last year we did Manitoba. And then I think 3 years before that we did Saskatchewan. So this year I want to do Alberta. We're gonna my plan is every February I want to have a video talking about a province, some of the most haunted places in the province that I choose. This year we're gonna try Alberta, but Alberta just doesn't have much going on. I had problems finding 10 places in Alberta that I wanted to do. Where Manitoba, I had so many I didn't know where to finish, which is crazy. But
What did you say? This is from my name. Whoa! That was insane! Oh my god! Did you hear that?
I know, it's been a long time. Out of all the evidence that we have captured at just tuning in, well, welcome on in. There is only one piece of evidence that we captured that actually truly startles me. The famous running down the...
That was like in the staircase,
The
man.
famous footsteps running down the stairs.
That?
This is the best piece of evidence we have ever captured on this channel. Because we had the door locked, we searched the entire building, and we found nothing. But what do you think it is that's haunting the Tommy Douglas Center? Let me know down below in the comments section. Screaming in the darkness. It has been a while since we've been live. Do you know why it's been a while since we've been live? Because I've been working on this video that we're watching right now. Like I said, this video took me a month to do. It's one of the longest, the biggest projects I've ever done. The hardest project because I had to look through 5 years of content to find, these moments. Some of them were easy. Some of them were really hard because I didn't have the original files. MK, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. I'm glad you can make it. Welcome to the live stream. We're watching our newest video right now. But yeah, no, it's taking me a long time to work on this video. That's why I haven't done a live stream in a while. And I figure content would be better over a live stream, right? Wouldn't you guys rather have brand new content over a live stream, right? In 2024, we investigated one of the scariest locations we probably have ever investigated on this channel. We were actually called to this location by a viewer of the channel, Denise. Called us to investigate this location. Upon arrival at the location, we were told that there was an attempted suicide in the barn in what was called the hay room. This happened only a week before we conducted our investigation. Now, this building that we are investigating was once used as the stables for the Weyburn Mental Hospital. Over the course of the investigation, we captured a ton of activity. What happened after we left the building and the building was completely empty and we just had a couple cameras running in there, it is truly terrifying. The scream. Now, I have no idea what this could be, why this scream is happening in the building. What is very interesting about this scream is we believe that it is saying murder. And if you remember from earlier, Jackie picked up on somebody that she believes was murdered in the building.
I was like, okay, cool, because I'm getting some like, whoa, really angry, very angry man, and I almost feel like he got shot. It's almost like he got pushed into that cell and just pop, pop, pop.
In the time of filming this video, we never put two and two together until
video is just so
after this investigation. When we decided to go to bed, we were laying in our sleeping bags. We heard
Let's go!
a female voice.
Sorry, let's go! Hello, Misk. Yes, our fellow investigator, Rick. You guys are going to be seeing a lot of Rick this year. And, quite honestly, we already have a location that is probably confirmed. I'm not going to mention where we are going yet because we are still a long ways away from the investigations, a couple of months away. So, you know, anything can happen between now and then. So, I'm not going to say anything, but we already have our first location of 2026 planned. And I'm excited. I'm so excited. I got so many plans. And if it works out how I want it to work out, oh, it's going to be such a good investigation. I'm excited. I hope it works out how I want it to work. If it doesn't work out, it's still going to be good. But it's just not going to be as good as I hope.
Come out of nowhere. And we believe it to say Tom's name. Tommy.
That. I think you heard that. A female in the name. What was that? Good question. Was there a female? Okay. What?
You heard it?
Is it possible? I don't know what that is, to be honest.
On the fourth or fifth time, we're like, we're done. This is it. We left. We did not make the entire night in this building. And we ended up leaving. At the time, Tom was a brand new member of Purgatory Adventures. Let me just say that this location almost made him quit on day one.
To be honest, I'm not going to, but to be honest with you,
it was a female, yeah.
I'm almost at the point of getting in my car and leaving.
Why? It's a different feeling right now when you go by yourself.
Dude, that was the worst feeling I had than when Jackie was here. All joking aside, I'm not laughing right now.
We gotta go back in there and finish our night. We gotta go back in there and sleep, right?
I don't know.
We can do it. We've been to way worse. Let's face it, we've been to worse.
You want Curtis and I to go in there?
I'm part of the team.
If you're not comfortable, we won't put you that way. I feel like I'm gonna cry and hide in a corner.
Dude, I literally want to get in my car and just
Me too.
I'm not going to, but that's how I'm feeling.
Just let us deep breathe, Curtis.
This location, this location pretty well made Tom almost quit on day one. I honestly, I felt so bad because this was his first time joining us, and we were investigating our worst location we've ever been to. He actually was there for that, and I felt bad because it's like this location was unbelievable. Oh, Demo Star, I haven't seen you in a long time. It's been a long time since you've been in. I haven't even seen you in comments in very well. How have you been? Hope you've been doing good. I have like, I've seen things in the paranormal world that, you know, if skeptics seen, they would be a believer in 5 seconds. Oh, there's Tom. How's it going, Tom? Yeah, we're still on. You've been to worse. I have been. We have done worse. Yes, we have done way worse. Me and Nathan. When we were, I've told you guys this many times before on the on past live streams about me and Nathan's worst location we've been to. One where I actually got attacked. I got scratched, and yeah, they had way more happen. We actually caught a growl too, like a grunting growl sound. That's a video that I have on the channel. But yeah. Definitely affecting you two more than me. I think it's because I'm not showing fear to it. I'm not showing. I'm going in there and I'm standing my ground and I'm telling it. Anyways, I'll let you guys decide. What do you think is going on at the Weyburn Stables? Let me know down below in the comments section. Sorry guys, I gotta message my girlfriend here. Waving. On camera though? We can't. Yeah, on camera. Yeah, definitely on camera. Not like as an investigation on the channel, but yeah, we caught that guttural growl or grunting noise, or it was more of like a croaking sound like a zombie would make. It's crazy to sound. That's what it sounded like. And yes, that is on camera. It is on the channel. It's one of my older videos. I'll have to show you. We'll watch it after this. I'm gonna play this. I gotta message my girlfriend, so I'm gonna pay attention to chat still though. To Alameda to investigate a museum that we seen on YouTube where somebody was talking about the hauntings, and we decided to come see if the museum was truly haunted. And of course, this museum is the Alameda District Museum. Now, throughout the night, we captured a moderate amount of activity, a few strange voices, a few strange loud bangs. One point in the investigation, we were upstairs, we were doing our investigation, and we decided to go back downstairs. Yeah, I hate being on my phone while I'm live streaming. Upon going back downstairs, it almost feels like that the door that we... I'll pause it. It almost feels like you guys think that I'm ignoring you, but I'm not. Bro, I've been good, been waiting for a Sunday live stream. It's been a while. That's because I've been working on this video. This video has taken up so much of my time. Like 1 month of working on this video. So if any of you in here have not yet gone and liked this video and watched it all the way through, well, you can either stay here and watch it with me, but I'm going to be pausing it. But if you want to watch it continuously, go watch this video. This video is 5 years of our investigations, our best evidence, put into one massive video, and it's one of my most proudest videos. And it would mean a lot if you guys went and liked it and gave it a full watch through, even after this, because it's also one of my favorite videos. I can't really say it's not. This is one of my favorite videos. Closed earlier was unexplainably open.
That door's open. What? The door's open. We closed
walked away and back? Welcome back.
Oh my god, the door's open. Who's in here?
I wonder if the wind... Wait, let's try and debunk this door open. Is there a wind?
That camera would have caught it.
But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, is that once I start my next project, my next video, we're not gonna have a live stream for a while again, right? I'm kind of like giving after I get a video out, I always wait like 2 maybe 3 weeks in between each video, kind of like to have a little bit of a break, because when I work on a video, I go hard, like 12 hours a day sometimes working on it, all my weekends. This was definitely one of the hardest videos and the longest videos I've ever worked on. There's no window here. No. Just film. Look there's no wind. Look at the trees. Like, if there was a wind. Yes, Tom is here. Oh, I missed Jeremy's message. Gotta go, y'all. Have a good night. Have a good night, Jeremy. I completely missed that. We could not explain why this door had opened. It was a very calm night out, and we had latched that door tight. So for it to come open is unexplained. Now, later on in the evening, we decided to use, at the time, a brand... What I'm saying... sorry, I was looking back here, Austin. What I'm saying is that location is one of the worst ones we've been to for the channel. Me and Nathan I've been to worse. Nathan has been to worse outside of the channel, but we're talking about for the channel and what we have documented, right? New piece of equipment called the SLS camera. Yeah, Tom is here. Daywalker. This device basically 627 projects out a laser grid. That is Tom. Anything that walks into it will pick up as a humanoid figure. Now, he's got the wrench beside him because he's an admin. What was about to happen when Nathan went upstairs was absolutely chilling.
Emily, are you here with us? Can you come and talk to us, please? Shut the door.
Oh, no, what do you mean? He's always had this account. He's always been Daywalker.
In the chair. Come here. Give me that camera.
Oh, shit, I can't get to you.
Give me the camera.
It's the same name.
Look it. It's sitting in the chair. It's like freaking out where the spirit box is.
Want to go sit beside it?
Yeah, go sit beside it. Go sit beside it.
Yeah, he has had this one forever.
That's where the spirit box is.
That's where it sits?
Yeah. Okay, it's mapping you in now.
I'm not here.
It's sitting there. Okay, now it's gone.
Oh yeah, Nathan sits on the ghost. I forgot about that one. Now, I cannot explain this figure, nor can I explain why Nathan said the chair was cold. All I know is that this was an amazing capture. Now, about 1 year has gone by, and we decided to make a return to the Alameda District Museum for a second investigation. Upon this time, while using the SLS camera, but this time we've modified it, so now we can walk around with it. And while we were walking around during our investigation, we captured one of our most popular captures of all time.
Can you wave? Can you wave to us? Can you wave?
This one is like directly right in front of me. Curtis.
Yeah, I know. Can you wave? Wave like... It's waving! It's waving! Look at his hand!
There you go. One of the best captures we've ever made on this channel.
Look at it, it's like...
It's with the SLS.
Can you reach for my hand? Can you reach for it? Can you grab?
What the hell?
Can you reach for it?
Oh, he's trying to get away from you. Look at him.
Reach. Reach for my hand.
Oh, there he is.
Whoa.
There it is.
Oh, I felt that.
It just touched
I felt it. I felt.
So what do you think is going on at the Alameda District Museum? Is it haunted, or is it something else? Also, do you believe that we captured a spirit with this SLS camera? If you guys want us to bring back the SLS camera, please let me know down below in the comments section. Whispers in the night. Ooh, the Hopkins Dining Parlor.
Hopkins Dining Parlor is one of Moose Jaw's most paranormally active locations.
Hopkins Dining Parlor in Moose Jaw is one of Saskatchewan's most unique restaurants.
We decided to team up with Josh from the TikTok channel Yo Say Wo.
This is Scary Saskatchewan.
Together we decided to investigate this building to see what we could capture. Throughout the night, we captured some crazy activity.
I was like on that first.
I can't wait for February and March to be finished.
Yeah, I heard that.
Look what it is.
For what comes next. I'm so excited. I've got to get to work. Yes, you got to get to work.
I didn't even touch
Get some
it.
of the equipment finished.
The door closed.
One point in the night, we decided to pull out a
after
special
February,
piece
March.
of equipment that I call the stick. And basically what it is it's just a EVP recorder on a metal stick that we can listen to live. And we listen for any voices or anything that may come through. And while walking around, we actually capture what I believe to be a woman moaning or something like that.
Whoa, hang on. Did you guys just hear? Did you guys just say something?
No.
I just heard a female moan.
So now Josh decided that he was going to leave the location. It was planned that Josh wasn't going to spend the night. He was going to stay there for a few hours and see if we could get any activity, and then he was going to leave. Right after Josh leaves, I decide to send Nathan upstairs to do a sweep with the stick to see if he could capture any voices. And that's when we capture something amazing.
Andy, are you here with me right now?
Dude, that's
Now,
so clear.
I just
and
wanted
crisp.
to point out that this voice that we capture, and Andy. So Andy is a previous worker that was very involved with the Hopkins Dining Parlor and actually passed away. We believe that we may have connected with his spirit. He didn't pass away in the building, but he loved the Hopkins Dining Parlor. Now, the strangest part of the night was about to happen when we decided to go to sleep. I accidentally left my walkie-talkie downstairs in the basement. Nathan is on the second floor, and I'm sleeping on the main floor. What was about to happen absolutely stumped us. Somebody or something or whatever is haunting that place hit the call button on my walkie-talkie that's sitting in the basement. What could have hit the call button? Was it Andy trying to get in contact with us? I don't know. Let me know down below in the comments section. Haunted Fort. I don't know where to begin with this next location because this next location had a host of paranormal activity.
Wait, what's up? Oh my god, bro, it just said bird again. Ah, it just said my name, bro.
Are you okay?
It just said my name.
We were actually the ones
Wow.
that opened this
Where have
location
you been,
up
Rick?
to countless paranormal investigations, countless TV shows going out there and making videos on this location. Now, during this investigation, we had probably one of the most notable things that happened was capturing I was stabbed in one of the houses at the Fort Lorraine Museum, and this was a building that was believed to be a murder attached to either outside or inside of the building.
Like, I've heard from a local that there was a murder in this house before.
house?
Yeah.
Did you get murdered in here? Or did you commit suicide?
I was stabbed. I was stabbed, dude.
I thought I heard
That's
that.
what it said. I'm not joking.
A few months have gone by. We decided to return to the location. On arrival, we learned that the activity at this location has cranked up quite a bit.
It's gotten 10 times worse, right?
So yeah, like normally you get, a couple times someone experiencing something, but now I think every staff member has experienced something. Like another one of our staff had someone felt someone brush by him in the military building, heard footsteps in there.
And I knew that we had to figure out exactly what is haunting this place, what is here. This time we had a member from the board of directors join us, Bob. Bob is kind of a skeptic, but after we were done with this investigation, Bob may have changed his mind on that. Now, we were doing an investigation in the case house. Bob was there with us, and we had our spirit box running, and we asked who is here with us, and we called. Should we do a return to the Fort Loraine Museum? Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think we should come back to and do another investigation at the Fort Loraine? Now, one thing I did learn about the Fort Loraine is that Emma is no longer, well, she's not there this year, and she doesn't know she's going back. So if we do go back, she won't be there. So I don't know, should we go back and do a second investigation at the Fort Loraine? Let me know. Caught a name that came through that said Anna. It's been a couple years, I think, actually, since both these videos have been came out. No, have come out. So
What is your name? It said Anna. It said Anna. That's what his name was. He said his name's Anna.
now, at the time, we didn't really know what that Anna meant. Now, we were actually going upstairs and grabbing pictures that had the word Anne or Anna on it, and asking if this was if this is you. Is this you? And we've been there twice, yes, but we went a few months after our first initial investigation. So now it's been I think it's been 2, maybe coming up on 3 years since we've been there. I mean, we should go back and redo that video and check it out again. Now we got 3 people, right? 3 different people going into this investigation, right? All these older places that we've been to with me and Nathan would be cool to go back to and try out again and see what happens. Constant, no, this isn't me, stop, words like that.
Is that a picture of you, Anna?
No.
No. That was the mail that came to you. Is that you? No.
So we decided to go outside and check the plaque on the outside of the house. It tells a little bit about the history of the house. On that plaque, there was somebody that lived and died in that house, and their name was Susanna.
Alright, is your name Susanna? Yes! It just said yeah! Is it your thing, yeah?
Yes, it is.
It did.
There are some that we can never go back to and redo, which is kind of sad. Like the Moosehead Inn we can never go back to. Sioux Line Museum we can't ever go back to. That's all I can think of off the top of my head is just those 2 for now. I'm pretty sure there's more, but I mean, those are the 2 that I know. We believe that Anna is Moosehead short for Susanna, which actually lived and died in that house. So, what do you think is going on at the Fort Loraine Museum? Did we connect with a spirit at the Fort Loraine Museum? Please let me know down below in the comments section. It whispered to me. Going back probably 3 years now, we investigated the Arcola Courthouse. During the beginning of the investigation, we caught little activity, few bumps and bangs. That's a really good idea, Tom. I've actually been thinking about doing this myself, or about doing your idea, about asking you guys about that, but I wasn't sure if it would go over well, because we're just redoing what we've already done before, right? But, I mean, now it would be in a different light, right? Like if we went back to some of these places where we've been to before with just me and Nathan, and then trying it now with the 3 of us and how we do our videos now. Yeah, I think that'd be a cool thing that we could do. But I want to go back. I can already think of a few that we could do, right? And we would have videos every month for sure, because we've already been to them. I know how to get in contact with them, and we go back and refresh, right? It would be different. That's not a bad idea. I mean, yeah, actually, yeah. I mean, it would give us time to try and find places, right? I think that, yeah, maybe we should do that this year. We go back to some of these places that we've done before with Nathan. We try with the 3 of us and see what happens now with 3 of us doing it. I've had this idea before in the past. Actually, I've had it recently. I had this idea, but I was a little bit I was worried about, because every time we go to somewhere new, it like opens up new doorways for us and new people find our channel, right? But if we go back and we go to these places again, right, it's the same people. But I mean, I don't know. I think we should probably try it and see what happens. What's the worst that can happen, right? I know a few places I want to go back to and retry. So there was at one point in the night we were doing a spirit box session in one of the upstairs bedrooms, and we were capturing some crazy voices come through the spirit box, one even believing to say my name. It wasn't until shortly after that, when we decided to go to bed, I decided, since it called out my name, that I was going to sleep in that
New evidence,
room.
exactly,
And Nathan
right?
was going to sleep in another room on that level. Demo Star, you've been around for a while. What do you think about that idea? If we went back to some old locations that me and Nathan did before, but we do it now with the three of us and how we do our videos now. We do that for a whole year. What do you think about that? One, that would be easy for us to do. I could get a video out a month, probably. Maybe even 2, because I already have numbers. I already have places. All I gotta do is get them again, right? But let me know. Let me know what you think. Let me know. I like the idea. That's for sure. And it was during this time that we captured something that absolutely chilled me to my bone. Do it? Okay. I think we'll do it this year, maybe. Yeah, I actually agree with that, Tom. I think that we should do it this year. I think that we should definitely do it. It'll keep us busy all year, and while we're trying to find a new place to investigate, we already have one to go to, right? I think that we should do it. I like the idea. I really do. We should try and get Bushwhacker Brewpub again and revisit that. It's been many years since we did an investigation there. I think that we should try again and see, maybe we can get the whole bar to ourselves. Who knows, right? At the time, I thought that I was hearing things. I thought this voice was in my head. I'm just tired. I need to go back to bed. But when I reviewed the footage the next day, and I actually heard this thing say hey to me, it made me really, really scared to sleep in these locations. So what do you think is going on at the Arcola Courthouse? Do you think it is truly haunted? Let me know down below in the comments section. It's all the way red. All the way red. This is one of our newer investigations from this year, and I was debating on adding it in or not as the best evidence, but in my opinion, I think it's the best evidence from this year that we captured, and I'll explain why in just a moment.
It is a really good idea.
For this
I really
investigation, we had Tom join us. Me and him decided that we were going to investigate the Wolseley Courthouse. After hearing some local stories about the courthouse being haunted, we decided to see if it was in fact true or not. So Tom actually ended up bringing a special piece of equipment, one that he built. It is a REM pod that is designed to be a cross. We decided to set it up in the building, see what we could capture. Now, throughout the night, we've been capturing tons of REM pod activity, cat balls going off, stuff like that, weird things like that, but nothing too crazy, until we decided to leave the building. Now, before leaving, we actually left some microphones that we could review live that we actually use for our interviews. We left those in the building while we go outside and listen.
I'll show you those. I actually have those.
In from the car. We didn't even make it fully outside, and that REM pod started to go crazy. Ooh. There was a noise. Listen. These microphones. The REM pod's going off.
These are the ones that we used.
It is.
It is. Let's go. Where's my thing? These are the ones that we use, that we can listen to live. These are the ones we use on our interviews.
It's going off.
The cross one.
The cross one was going off.
That's the first time it's ever gone
I've
off.
never done that.
But I swore it sounded like that one.
Oh my God. Oh my God, Tom, it just went off. That thing has never gone off.
I'm thinking we're going to have to put one of those mics in the window to have a clear connection so we don't lose it.
Yeah, well, they're right over. Well, the one is right over there.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that you that's setting that device off?
That had not been going off. It's going off again.
It is a good idea. I think we're gonna do that this year.
That has not gone off at all.
I think we're gonna do it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? There's nothing. The thing is, we get consistent content out.
That has me excited just because it's working. I was afraid it wasn't working.
Oh my God, what just happened?
Maybe it wants us out of here before it does anything.
Maybe.
Or they, or them. But we was losing connection to the mics as we got further out.
And we caught it. Oh my God, that was amazing.
So I'm thinking if we put that mic right here in the window to where we won't lose connection.
Whoa, 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 wait, it's all the way red. It's like literally touching the antenna.
I've never seen that.
I've never seen that happen before. That's impossible.
Well, it's not what?
Well, I've never seen it do that before. Whoa!
There it goes again.
Whoa, all the way to red. Thank you so much for doing this. Thank you so much. Can you set that cross off? Can you set that device over there off? If you set that one off, then that will definitely prove to everyone we've never caught anything on that cross.
That cross has never gone off during an investigation.
Never. So if it goes off, we know that there's something definitely here.
Now, one thing I have to mention about that REM pod is we have used this at countless investigations throughout 2024 and 2025, and this was the first time ever that this REM pod has gone off. So that is why I had to add this into the top 10 list. Do you believe this REM pod was set off by a spirit or something else? Let me know down below in the comments section. Unexplained light. Now we're going back 4 years to the Sioux Museum investigation located in Weyburn, Saskatchewan. During this investigation, we actually met up with someone named Tanya. Tanya is the curator at the Sioux Museum, and she told us a little bit about the paranormal past of the Sioux Museum and her experiences. Tanya could not let us investigate by ourselves, and we were not allowed to spend the entire night, so she decided to stay there for a couple of hours while we did our investigation. You know, during this investigation, we had a few things happen to us. We heard some weird banging noises.
Good night,
Nathan
Tom. Good
even
night,
believes
everyone.
he heard the
Catch you all
piano
later.
play
Have a good
and
night, Rick.
some
Thank you so
weird
much for
spirit
stopping
box
by.
voices. But what happened with one of our stationary cameras is even more shocking.
Thank you so much for stopping on by.
You can see what actually appears to be a light that seems to blink by itself. I believe that this is the most accurate form of an orb as one can get, because this orb, or this light, or whatever you want to call it, is emitting its own light. If you look at the where this was captured, there's nothing there that could reflect it. There's nothing, there's no camera, there's nothing. This is what I believe to be 100% an orb. But again, please let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section. Do you agree with me? Do you think this is an orb? Or do you think it's something else? Please let me know down below in the comments section. It moved on its own. Going back quite a ways to the Bushwhackers Brew Pub in Regina, we were allowed special permission to investigate the building, but we were only allowed to investigate certain portions of the building, and it had to be during the day when the building was open. Now, as you can imagine, this made it really hard to isolate EVPs and stuff like that. Yeah. So we decided that we weren't going to do any EVPs for this investigation. We spent a lot of time in these empty... I would love to go back to the Bushwhackers Brew Pub and do a full investigation of everything. The basement, the bar, everything. Nobody in the building, just us, and just see what we could capture. If this is what we captured during the day, this evidence, could you imagine what we capture at night when nobody's there? Rooms trying to get activity. After getting little activity, we caught a few little voices on the spirit box, but nothing too crazy. We even had some weird stuff happen with our walkie-talkies. And what was about to happen in the malt room after we left a camera in there is absolutely shocking.
Can you move the cart? Can you pull that cart?
One thing I just wanted to point out is this room has no airflow going to it, because if any air flows to this room, it'll make the room extremely dusty and hard to be in. As you can see, the cart actually moves a little bit ahead. Now, everybody said, yeah, the cart only moved a little bit and, you know, it wasn't anything significant. But that's the point, is the cart moved all by itself, and I cannot explain why it would move. Especially after I asked the spirits if they could move the cart. So, is it paranormal, or did the cart just decide to roll on its own? Let me know down below in the comments section. Bonus feature. Now, for this next location, I actually finished this video and was ready to upload it. I completely... For those of you that weren't here for the beginning of the live stream, we were talking about how I edited this video. And in behind, so if you see this timeline in behind here, this is the actual timeline that you guys are watching right now. This in behind is the video that you guys are currently watching right now. I added that in because... I had this video done. I was ready to publish this video, put it out. What is that? Why didn't that show up? I can see it on the live. Wait. Dude, try this your next investigation. My wife and I and her friend used the EMF detector Saturday in a triangle and used negative trigger words like Satan. Oh, that's why. Your message didn't get posted in the chat because you used the word Satan. That's why. And hell, and apparently YouTube gates that sort of stuff, or it was, yeah, that's why. I can see it on the chat, like on the stream, but I couldn't see it in the actual chat, so, yeah. That's why I just seen it pop up now. Yeah. Okay, good thing I have that turned on, because it didn't pop up in my chat. I'll prove it to you. Your message. So this is the chat. And your message did not show up in here because I think YouTube blocked it because it had the word Satan in it, and they don't like that word. Yeah, good thing I seen it, because I seen it come up on the live stream, on the chat on the side here. So yeah, okay. I don't know why it does that, but your EMF detector works? forgot to add this into the top 10, so that is why I am adding this in as a bonus feature. I could not upload this video without this location being in the video. And I'll use Santa. What? Instead, yeah, use Santa. Santa's a good code word. Yes, of course, this location is because they don't like that word. They like Santa. Now, for those of you that are unaware, the Moosehead Inn actually tragically burned down in the this happened before to Rick, and he never got a notification for it either. So I don't know why. I don't know why YouTube does that. A month after our investigation at the Moosehead. And yes, that makes us the final paranormal investigation team that will ever investigate the Moosehead Inn. As sad as that is, we ended up walking away with some amazing evidence from this location.
Oh, there's some mail coming through.
That's an old... Oh!
The light just turned on. The light just turned on, bro.
I got
it. I don't have to plug in my car tonight, guys. It's actually warm enough out where I don't have to have it plugged in.
Right now.
Yes, we captured a light that actually turned on
I don't know what happened.
by
That's
itself. Weird. Dale, the owner of the Moosehead Inn that we actually interviewed, and he told us a little bit about the paranormal past and the history of the building. Yeah, Dale actually could not explain why this light had turned on by itself. He even called in the guy that set up all the equipment in there.
So for the camera, as a guy that set up all the stuff here, do you have any explanation for that? None whatsoever?
None whatsoever.
Now, throughout the night, we captured a lot of creepy spirit box voices, but nothing compared to what we were about to capture when Dale decided to join our investigation.
Are you the spirit that turned on the light earlier?
Archibald.
Archibald, yeah. Are you Archibald? It's an Archibald.
Just a crazy
This
voice.
Spirit box voice that we captured is one of the craziest captures that Purgatory Adventures has ever caught through that box. The voice that we captured said the name Archibald, which was the previous owner of the Moosehead Inn, and hearing that name came through and saying that he was the spirit that turned on the light will be forever our best spirit box capture of all time. And that is why I had to add this into the video somehow, and that is why I decided to do this as a bonus feature. I wish that we could go back and do another investigation at the Moosehead Inn and refresh that video, but because of the tragic events, we will be forever the final paranormal team that will ever get to investigate the Moosehead Inn. So please, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section. Unexplained shadow person. So this next video is a very special video to Purgatory Adventures. This is our very first ever video on our channel. This video is the one that started everything for us 5 years ago. You know, for the first one, we decided to do a local cemetery that we have had previous luck at. I'm not gonna lie, we had some creepy stuff happen to us while spending part of the night investigating.
Remember the last...
Oh my god, look at that.
Smoke?
No, look at those eyes. Right there. Look at.
I know one thing, I'm very excited for summer to hopefully come around here soon so we can get back out there and do more investigations at this cemetery. I'm ready for summer. I need it soon here. I'm tired of the cold and the snow. Do you see that?
Do you smell gunpowder?
I do! It smells like gunpowder, dude. Do you see those eyes right there?
Yeah.
Look at those eyes. Oh my god, I got goosebumps. It went to one. It just went away. There's no eyes. Oh my god. It's gone. It's gone.
What you guys don't see on the camera is I actually see a tall, dark figure with glowing eyes standing behind the gravestone. And as quickly as it appeared, it disappeared and it was gone. And a lot of you said, oh, it was a deer or an animal or something, but we ran over there and there was nothing. And we had a very, very, very bright flashlight. We would have seen it for sure.
Same.
Move. Later
Summertime
on,
would
me and
be
Nathan
great,
decided
right?
that
I
we
need
were
summer.
going to take a little bit of a
I
break
need
by
summer.
the truck. And while we were taking a break, we had a rock get thrown at us. Unfortunately, we never caught it on camera, but we started rolling on our camera, and what we caught next was absolutely chilling. Alright, so right now we heard a rock get thrown at us. He's seen it with his own eyes. I don't know where that came from. Where did that even come from, that rock? I had the camera down because we were grabbing equipment, and a rock just got thrown. I have this upside down, son of a bitch. We just heard a rock. No way. Who threw the rock? Come on, show yourself.
Wow. Crazy, crazy.
We were doing a spirit box session over near the area where the figure was captured, and on the way out, Nathan says he sees a long thing hanging from the trees.
Anything is your final.
Did you not just see that?
I did not just see that. What was it?
Something was on that tree.
Something was on.
A scrawny black thing. It was like dangling.
What?
Like a rope.
Is this thing that Nathan seen what was captured earlier on the road? I don't know. Let me know down below in the comments section.
Thank you so much, everybody, for watching our videos over the past 5 years. It has been an amazing adventure and, quite honestly, an honor to make these videos.
Good evening, Purgatory Adventures family. Thank you for a great 5 years. I've personally been a part of Purgatory Adventures myself for the past 2 years. And I want to thank you for a great 2 years it has been. For the past 5 years, Purgatory Adventures have grown and have changed. 2026 shouldn't be any different. I look forward to seeing what 2026 actually has to bring. New locations, new equipment. We'll see you out there.
Hey everyone, today we are celebrating 5 years of Purgatory Adventures. In that time, we shared countless adventures with all of you. It has been a great 4 years being with the channel, but it was my time to move on and focus on my life. Thank you for all your amazing support and enthusiasm. Thank you.
Congratulations on 5 years of making videos, doing ghost hunting, and also making some true believers now. I'm really honored that I got to go ghost hunting with you guys on a few of the locations. It was really, really cool to be able to see how you edited everything together, and also know that there's some crazy things that happen behind scenes that people may not ever see. Thanks again, boys, for allowing me to join your family. I'm so blessed and honored to have met you guys. Angel hugs to everybody, and enjoy what else these boys have to offer. Peace.
Hey guys, I just want to thank everybody for being with us and watching our videos for the past 5 years. I've been around pretty much since the beginning of this channel, and I got the greatest opportunity to join this team last summer. It's been so awesome. This channel has grown and come so far from its beginnings, and I can't wait to see what happens in 2026. Thank you everybody. It's been an amazing 5 years.
And I hope that everyone had a fantastic 2025. And I hope everyone has an amazing 2026. So, from all of us here at Purgatory Adventures, we say...
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for 5 years.
There it is. That's the end of the video. I hope everybody enjoyed that. That video took me so long. You guys better go and like it if you haven't yet. Make sure you like that video because I took my time with it. There was stuff that I wouldn't normally do, but I said, no, I'm going to do it. I need to take my time with this video. I need to make sure that it is really good. And, yeah, I think it turned out so good. Like, it couldn't have turned out any better, I don't think. Yeah, it just, like, I look at that, and I'm like, holy, that was a lot of work. That was so much work. The sleeping one. I wasn't sleeping, I was watching the video. You liked it? I'm glad. I hope everybody liked it, because damn, that took me so long to do. The longest video. The hardest video. The most challenging one. But it was all worth it, I think. I mean, we're at 452 views. It's outperformed every video on the channel so far, so I think it was all worth it. I think it was all worth it in the end. My only problem with that video is that I didn't have any. I struggled to find original footage. I didn't have very many. Oh, the sleeping one at the end, yes. I had to add that in. I was going through, because all these pictures, I have them all on a drive, and they're like scattered through every file. So like, that's the part that took the longest, was going through 5 years of files, of investigation files, and looking for stuff to add in. And I seen that picture in there, because sometimes when we're out at the location, we take pictures and stuff, and then I export it all into the file, and it just kind of just sits there. And so yeah, that's why I decided to reuse that stuff that I had and put it at the end. And I had a whole bunch of like convention stuff too from our Blue Market convention. And I decided, yeah, let's throw that at the end, because you know, people probably want to see that. And that ending just turned out so good. That was not my original plan. Okay, we got to get off at 9 o'clock. I got pick up my girlfriend at 9:30. But no, that outro was not meant to be how it turned out. I was going to do something completely different. And I am so happy that this idea came over me at the last minute. I had something else planned. I was just going to do a quick thank you for 5 years. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, goodbye kind of thing. That's what I was going to go for, and put some stuff over top of it. And then at the last minute, I'm like, this video is a special video. This is going to be like our 5-year look back at everything. I can't really just do that, right? And then I was like, maybe I'll get Nathan to say a little piece at the end. And then I'm like, well, I might as well just get everyone to do one. And then we'll just add it in at the end. And then Jackie didn't even cross my mind until Tom was like, are you going to ask Jackie to do that? And I'm like, oh, I guess, yeah, I better ask her. And then that's kind of how that happened. And it turned out so well. That's honestly the part that took the longest to do, was waiting for everybody to get their thank you videos into me. Because, you know, everyone's busy with their own lives, right? Like, me and Nathan had ours done, no problem, right? Because we're not busy. We're not busy. I have weekends that I can do this, no problem, right? Tom got his in pretty quick too, but Rick and Jackie probably took the longest for me to get there. So that's what took the longest part of the video, was for me to get all of their videos, and then editing it took no problem. But yeah, that was the time consuming part. And yeah, I could have just done a simple thank you so much for watching this video, thanks for 5 years, end video, right? But I felt like that was rushed, and this was supposed to be a dedication of 5 years of investigating, and I feel like that wouldn't really have done the video justice at the end. And what's interesting is a lot of people skipped the entire video and just watched that one part at the end. So I mean, I think I did it good. I think I did the video justice at the end, because I was looking at the graph, the retention graph, and everybody skipped to the very end. It It was so weird. I don't know why everyone did that, but half a decade of investigating for Purgatory Adventures. I mean, it's been way longer for investigating period. I've been doing this since I was 12, so 24 now. So yeah, it's been a long time investigating. Yeah, skip to the end part. I'll show you the graph. I don't know why people did it, but I was looking at the retention graph, and there's a big spike at the end. And so everybody, for some reason, skipped to the very end of the video. I don't know why. I don't know why everyone was like, hey, let's just watch the end and be out of here. Oh, it's kind of like flattened out a little bit, but if we go here, this is the retention graph. Everyone just like skipped everything here, came to here. It was like a 20... It went from like 16 to 20%. Right here. It spiked at the part where Tom did his thing.
Nathan scene.
Yeah, see?
Was captured earlier on the road. I don't know. Let me know down below in the comments.
Yeah, if you go to spikes, the spike is here. Anything is your final.
Just see that family.
I don't know why, but yeah, people decided to skip everything and go to that part. So I don't know. Or kept replaying it. Oh, does replaying it also create that spike? I didn't know that. What's crazy is when I started doing Purgatory Adventures, I was working at Canadian Tire at the time. And we were only able to do this every other weekend. And I remember like trying to get locations was like me on the phone every single day off during the week that I had, just on the phone calling everyone, everything that any place I heard of, I'd be on the phone trying to get a hold of, trying to call, just being really, that's why we had so many at the beginning. And that's why like nowadays I'm nowhere near as like aggressive with the phone calls as I used to be, mainly because I have a mentally taxing job now compared to back then, and calling people that you don't know and asking such a crazy question can be mentally taxing because people sometimes don't react kindly to that. There's so many times where I've gotten like yelled at and stuff like that, and like just yelled at, like just, yeah, it was just disgusted, like just, yeah, it was just terrible. I did not enjoy it at all. It was just, yeah, it was just shitty. I really, really hated doing phone calls. I didn't like talking. Because, yeah, people didn't really understand what we were trying to do and our goal, our mission. I remember the one time I was trying to figure out who owned the Mar residence, because I wanted into the Mar residence, and I contacted the town, which then for some reason directed me to the sewer people that manage this, but I don't know. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna trust with what they're doing here. I don't know what it was that they directed me to, but apparently, like, I asked about the Mar residence, and I said I'm trying to get in contact with people that run it so I can get in there and do an investigation. And they're like, okay, we'll transfer you. So they transfer me to these people. I can't remember who the people were. And then, like, they just started, like, screaming at me. I was just like, wait, what? I just want to do an investigation. They're like, did you know it's against the law to ask for personal information? And, like, this is so, like, against the rules and against the law. And just, like, they were just going off on me. And I'm just like, I just want to see if I can get an investigation here. Like, that's it. Either yes, no, you can't give me any information. Like, it was just so, like, it wasn't a professional phone call. Like, you just say, sorry, I can't give out any personal information or anything like that. And that'd be it, right? But it didn't go like that. Right, exactly. That's the I don't know why. I really have no idea. But that's what I go through when calling a place. And then I tried calling the Prince Albert Arts Center to see if I could get one, and they were just really cranky people, I guess. And Duck Lake Museum, or Duck Lake Hotel, I thought was going to be another really cranky guy. I thought I was going to get yelled at again. But he thought I was a telemarketer when I phoned him. He thought that I was trying to sell him something because I was trying to explain to him, like, we're paranormal investigators, we travel across Saskatchewan. And he thought that I was a telemarketer. And he's like, okay, just get on with it. And I'm just like, okay, this isn't good. This isn't going to be good. This is going to be really shitty. And then I explained at the end, and he's like, okay, I'm so sorry. I thought you were a telemarketer. I get those all the time, he said. And I'm like, no, I'm not a telemarketer. Oh, it was just funny. Two places kind of yelled at me. The Prince Albert Arts Center and the me trying to get the Mar residence. There's a few that ghosted me, like they just didn't respond, or it's just such a pain. I hate calling places. I really do. It's just my most hated part, but it's a necessary portion of the channel, because if I don't call anywhere, we don't get any investigations. So anyways, I gotta go start my car. I don't want to get off, but I have to get off right now because my girlfriend gets off, and then I have to drive her home, or she's spending the night. I'm not too sure, but I might get off right now. Pure to the fact, you can blame my girlfriend. I would stay on longer, but my girlfriend, I gotta go pick her up. I'm pretty sure right now. Well, not right now, but I will at 9:30, so. Unfortunate. I don't want to get off, but I don't think I have a choice here. As soon as I say paranormal, they are not interested. I haven't been hung up on or laughed. Well, no, sorry, I take that back. I have been laughed at before. I have been laughed at when we were trying to get the Indian Head Screaming House. We were trying to figure out who owned the property because we thought it was just like the farmer owned it, and we were in there. And then a gentleman showed up and said that we need to get permission. And we couldn't figure out where to go to get permission because it was like the weekend and everything was closed. And we went to the town, and the town suggested that we call I'm forgetting the name of the place. Shoot, I can't remember, but anyways, we called somewhere that the town suggested, and we were like, we want to do a paranormal investigation here. You know, and then as soon as we said it, he started like laughing, and he's like, I'm gonna come there and hide in the bush and start making noises. And he was just like loud laughing. Like I pulled the phone away from my ear. Like he was just like on the floor rolling around laughing because it was just so ridiculous to him. And have a good night, Demo Star Paranormal. Yeah, I gotta get off here soon, but no, those were wasn't it Indian Scream? Yeah, it was the Indian Head Screaming House that we got laughed at by the, it was the RM. The RM, that's what it was. The town suggested that we call the RM and see because it was out of their jurisdiction. Yeah, it was. That's what it was. Now that I remember correctly. But yeah, I've been laughed at. I've been, screamed at. I've been all sorts of things. Like, people just don't understand the paranormal or anything. But whatever. It never stopped me. In my nowadays though, like I have a really stressful job now. So like doing it makes me, like calling places, it makes me even more stressed out than I already am. So that's why I haven't been like on the ball as much anymore. Now I just send an email. I don't phone, I just send an email. They can laugh to themselves as they read the email, I don't care. I just don't want to deal with it when I phone them and they're laughing or whatever, angry, I don't know. Whatever. Skeptics. That's exactly what it is. Skeptics and people that don't understand what we're doing. Like when I say YouTube channel and paranormal investigation, they're like, it's just like an unheard thing, I guess, around here in Saskatchewan. To have a YouTube channel and doing paranormal investigations for it is just like, it's just weird, I guess, around here. It's uncommon, I guess, in Saskatchewan. But yeah. Oh, I don't want to get off, but yeah, I better get off, so. Oh, it's not gonna work. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. We gotta go out the proper way. I don't know why, but all of my because I reallocated everything. That's why. There we go. Now it's working. Well, I guess we gotta end the live stream. You can thank my girlfriend for that, for getting off early. But I guess we have been going for almost 4 hours. We've been live. I'm starting to lose my voice. Don't mind skeptics, but like when they're rude, it shows who they are. Exactly. And many more locations to come. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here tonight. And I guess we will see you guys later. Thank you so much for being a part of tonight's live stream. And I hope everybody has a great night, and we'll see you all later. See you later, Austin. See you later, Demo. See you later, Tom. Bye.